Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Laura, aka Perplexed. I don't know why I got a headache the second I go to sit down to do this live. All of a sudden, my head started pounding again. So I just want to say that I know you guys have heard what I'm going to play more than once today, depending on who you watch. But I feel like I can't not say anything because it's about my kid and my life. So that's why I feel like, I've said stuff in chats and I've watched other people, but I feel like I need to respond personally because these two dumbasses couldn't be more wrong about things if they tried. And it's different when you try to defend yourself, like in a chat. So, or when you're banned. So I decided that it'll be good for everyone to hear from my voice, from me. And I don't trust Brittany because we know Craig and Brittany are on a striking spree. So I got the live from someone else. So let's do it.
It's gone, dust on that old screen. You froze my face in your favorite bad dream. Type my name like a curse in your chat. You hit report, now you can't take it back. I said I'm sorry till my throat went numb. You want a time machine, I got a bigger drum. We do not care, say my name, keep it burning in your throat. We do not care, got your grudge like a chain around your coat. 5 years later, still singing that prayer, keep hanging on to it. We do not care. We do not care. You clip that call like a relic on a wall. Tell the same old tale just to feel 10 feet tall. Yeah, I was wrong and I wore that blame, but you need my sin more than I need my name. I did my growing while you froze in place. You're still screaming yesterday right into my face. Oh yeah, we do not care, say my name, keep it burning in your throat. We do not care, got your grudge like a chain around your coat. 5 years later, still singing that prayer, keep hanging on to it. We do not care. We do not care. Print my past on a plastic flag, wave it around like you called me back. You want me cracked, want me scared, I'm too far gone, I'm too repaired. We do not care, say my name, keep it burning in your throat. We do not care, got your grudge like a chain around your coat. 5 years later, still singing that prayer, keep hanging on to it. We do not care. We do not care. Hey, do not care. You got my name in your mouth like a habit. Refresh, reload, you can't kick it. Type tough, all caps, then you play victim. You love the fire, but you fake the blister. Say I'm the villain, say I cross lines, but you keep clicking every damn time. If I'm so toxic, why you still here? Why you keep poking the same old bear? Pick a side or shut up, you can't have both. Call me a monster. stress while you stalk my page, projecting your mess on a bigger stage. I'm that bad while you share my face, while you build cloud off the clips you hate. You need me trending more than I need you. That's the part that kills you, cause you know it. Pick a side or shut up. You can't help up. Call me a monster, then pay for a show. Hate me, replay me, still make me cry. If I'm so real life long, why you stay this long? Your hypocrisy is wild and your lie keeps going. Side or shut up. Pick a side or shut up. You call me every name you can spit and cry when your crew starts to split. If I'm that dangerous in your mind, why you standing in my sight line? You want me gone, you want me on, you can't decide. Pick one or be quiet. Pick a side, shut up. You can't ever call me a monster, then beg for a shot. Hate me, replay me, you still make me grow. If I'm so real life wrong, why you stay this long? Your hypocrisy is wild and your logic's gone. Pick a side or shut up. Pick a side or shut up. Yeah. Pick a side or shut up. Or just shut up.
Hey, hey. All right. What's up, Holly? What's up, Iris? Gina Marie? Gina Marie, be careful with a comment like that because she'll accuse you of playing with your son or your kid and thinking of her because that's what you do with the picture. She's just not bright enough. So, as I said in my opening, what's up, Rebel? As I said in my opening, let me say this again. I do apologize that you guys are going to have to hear this all over again. But like I said, I feel like I need to respond to it. And last night I did like a little, but not after I heard everything today. So I am going to run it from clues. Her chat is very interesting. And that's why one of the reasons I want to run it from Clue. I actually loved her chat today. So thank you, Clues chat. All right. So the first thing I'm going to start with is something that I found when I was going to the part that I wanted to start with. I don't know what this is about, but Craig, what the fuck is going on here? I'll show you guys and maybe you guys can explain it. I did not hear this before or know anything about this until like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, BJ has to have sour cream because that is the closest to Craig's baby making juice. Vomiting face emoji, nauseated face emoji, vomiting face emoji.
What in the pure hell is wrong with y'all today? I think I was set up. Petty. And Discord, this is y'all's asses. Do you hear me?
Alma Carrera sent 500 kicks. Yeah, BJ has.
And gross. Weird. I'm sorry, but fucking weird. That is some strange shit.
Did I miss it?
I'm going to play it again.
All
And
right. I didn't miss
then I'm going to tell you what the fuck he said. And then we'll play it again. For real. Like, Trisha obviously heard it. Listen.
We're going to Mexican. I love that.
You should play the video because like we're sitting here representing and like somebody sitting around that has no clue.
Yeah, let me show y'all the little girl.
She's the cutest. One of the
Oh
cutest
my
little
goodness.
girls. It'll give you baby fever.
She's big now.
You seen a new?
I had to follow. I had to go find her. Hold on, let me show y'all.
Arizona, Shamrock was a good
I just want to remember
company
the
for
character.
Mexican food, baby.
He's done.
What? Really? Oh. He says he's talking about she's one of the cutest little girls, whatever would have you, it'll give you baby fever, blah, blah. BJ says she's grown now. And he says,
Now, mind you, from what I understand, this is just like some TikTok kid. Not like anyone in their life, not anyone they know, just like some TikTok kid.
you're ruining it for me. I just want to remember the character. Listen again.
It's like we're sitting here representing, and like somebody sitting around that has no clue.
Yeah,
what
let
we're
me
talking
show
about.
y'all the little girl.
She's the cutest. One of the
Oh
cutest
my
little babies.
goodness.
It'll give you baby fever.
She's big now.
You seen a new?
I had to follow. I had to go find her. Hold on. let me show
Arizona,
y'all.
Arizona, Shamrock was a good
I just want to remember
company
the
for
character.
Mexican food, baby.
sour cream.
Look, y'all, here.
You'll ruin it. He either says you're ruining it or you'll ruin it for me. I just want to remember the character. Right. A child is not a character for one. Yeah, I remember that statement, Italy. He's talking about, you'll see her in a second. They're about to play.
Patty, I'm going to get more into it when we get to that part. But drinking legal age is 21 here. That's not a secret. What I have a problem with is these losers that don't even have a clue how to be a parent, because if they did, they would not have all this fake outrage. But I think it's absolutely speaks volumes as to what type of people they are and what type of parents they are, that they would rather have their kid go drink on the streets than give them a safe place. Teenagers are going to drink after prom. Teenagers are going to drink after graduation. That's what kids do. We all did it. My kids are going to do it. Their kids are going to do it. My parents did it. My parents, my parents did it. It's just one of those things. If you are so fucking naive to think that your kid is not going to do that, and part of the difference too, these are kids, like I was telling someone earlier, one of their moms is with the FBI. These are good kids from good homes that are all going away to college in August. These aren't lowlifes like their kids' friends hang out with. These aren't fucking losers. These aren't people that raped their grandmother, like, one of their friends hung out with. Their mentality is so fucked up and backwards that it's laughable. And I feel so sorry for their kids because, again, these kids are all really good kids from really good homes. I just do not understand how these lowlifes can even try to compare. They're losers. I mean, they're just lowlifes. Look at how Melissa screamed about, the guy that possibly did something to her daughter and he raped his my kid would never be caught dead hanging out with someone like that, ever. But we're going to get to all that. But I just wanted to address your comment. But I remember when I was at my 18th birthday, I went on a cruise and I turned 18, like my first night there, and they wouldn't let me drink when I was 17. But I was like, oh, you could drink overseas at 18.
The video. But he literally says, you'll ruin it for me. I just want to remember the character. She's the cutest little girl. Trisha, is that what you heard? Just so like I can check myself, or did you hear something different? But that is absolutely what I feel like I heard.
She is.
They can see it already or no?
Yeah. Hold on. Y'all tell me that she's not a doll baby. I mean, this little girl.
And for the record, I didn't provide them alcohol. So I also want to make that clear. My kids know, unless you're 21, I'm not buying you alcohol. They know that. If they can get it from somewhere else, so be it. But I'm not going to provide it. And I've always said that. They know that.
was damn near perfect. Look.
Yeah, oh yeah.
No, yeah, yes. No, not.
She's got to be at least.
Mhm.
Mexican,
Oh,
it did something.
I don't want Mexican.
It's super.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
You want to stay in here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
You don't want
Hmm.
to? Yeah.
Look at her look down.
Okay, yes.
I don't
This is
want
practice
those.
for our kids.
You don't want to? Yeah.
Look at her look down.
Okay, yes.
I don't
This is
want those.
practice
No,
for
say
kids.
yes.
Okay, yes.
Oh, you say
Okay,
yeah, that means we get
Where
it.
we going?
See Mexican.
No, Mexican.
Watch, y'all.
Yes.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, yeah.
So they're all obsessing about some little girl on the internet, but that's normal, Brittany. I hate to tell you, but your own Craig's kid will never look like that. Just saying.
Yes.
No, I'm not. Yeah, yeah, yes.
You don't have Mexican, it did something.
I don't want Mexican.
Yes, you do.
I hope these people back
yes,
off
you
enough to
do.
where we can post little pictures of our kids.
You don't want nothing?
No,
Say
They
yes.
just love
I don't want
throwing
nothing.
our
Okay,
children
yes.
so
I don't
much.
want those.
No, say
You don't want
yes.
to put them up,
Okay,
you know.
yes.
Okay, good.
Where are we going?
See
She-
Mexican.
She say,
She just won that argument.
Bad karma coming. I wish the electronic search dogs would have.
Now, I don't know what that was all about. I just found it a little weird considering she's preaching about, predators and everything else when she's living with one. Because who does that? What man does that? What 40-something-year-old man obsesses over a little girl? That's fucking crazy. But she wants to point fingers elsewhere? Yeah, I don't think so, Brittany. So let me also state, this picture is so bad that they repost it, right? Make it make sense. So this is where I'm covering. The live itself is so boring.
Girl, what happened?
No, Brittany, I've been backstage for like 12 fucking minutes.
No.
Oh,
Lord.
54 motherfucking seconds.
Oh, my God.
Now I'm
Hold on.
fucking pissed.
Oh, I did not see you. I was on the other page. I'm sorry, love.
It's okay.
I'm so sorry. So while I'm over here, like calling you like a dumbass, you're right there the whole time.
Yep.
ELE, the elevated truth.
Don't look at the back chat.
Oh, she done told me about myself, y'all. All right, I'm going to Makeup Mobster because me and Melissa. Well,
there he is.
Melissa.
Yes.
Let's look at this picture again, Melissa, because
All right, ladies. I'm
Melissa's got a good eye.
Making fun of cerebral palsy.
I just completely looked past it and didn't even realize it.
Trash.
So think about it. The picture is so bad, but yet Brittany is now posting people that she doesn't even fucking know on her channel. Make it make sense. Brittany, do you want me to take your kids' friends and put them on my channel? Because I can do that, I mean, if we're like doing this, I could do it to MM too. I mean, if that's what we're doing now, but hey, whatever. Nobody cares. Brittany, MM, whoever, these kids are on TikTok. The party is all over TikTok. Again, these are normal, healthy, middle to upper class teenagers. This is what they do. Every single one of them have TikTok, Snapchats. It's everywhere. So if you think you're doing something like, oh my God, yeah, okay. I just don't even get why you would repost it regardless. It's very weird.
But Laura, there's something else that I would never do that you actually exposed yourself for, girl.
Well, here's the thing, Laura. Okay. And
Melissa, shut the fuck up. Nobody cares. You seem to think you're fucking important, dude. Nobody gives a fuck about you. Just shut up.
I heard that I got sent a message that she is audio sniping you right now.
Oh my God, I'm audio sniping Brittany. Holy shit.
They're trying to make a living off of it. That's gotta
So here's the thing, Laura. You invited your
You know what I hear? I should have pulled a sound clip. I hear like peanuts. You know when Charlie Brown spoke to the teacher and all you heard was that's all I hear.
self unprovoked to talk about me and my deceased child.
Nobody spoke about your deceased child, dumbass.
So I think it's only fair that I commentate on you and your children, okay? For things
That's pretty funny.
that you're putting out publicly. So go ahead, Brittany.
Go ahead, Brittany.
So
you start.
Go ahead, Brittany. I'll be your sidekick because I just need attention from anywhere that I can get it. And I've already paid out too much money and I've been fucked over every single time. People just use me and take my money from TikTok people. Then I try to buy a boyfriend and that didn't work. Then I try to buy another boyfriend and that didn't work. And then I try to buy Sinner and that didn't work. So now I'm back with you, Brittany. Okay? And I have nothing else in my life going on. So I'm going to act like a badass and I'm going to fight for you. Am I in trouble? I haven't do nothing yet. Oh, thank you. Perfect. That's what I hear when I hear Melissa. So I'm going to keep that open. Whoop. Why isn't it? Yeah, I'm going to keep that open because that's what I hear.
Calling the cops in my house. You know,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
have lawyers knocking down your door.
So it looks like,
Just realize with the mind
judging from this picture, you got alcohol all over the place.
Actually, there's water bottles all over the place, dumbass. If you look really close, it's water bottles.
Lyra.
All over. So let's see. Zooming in.
Yep. Let me see if it'll let.
Now, I want you guys to think about this for a second. She's zooming in to a picture that I posted about a party. On what planet do you feel that's normal? Should I zoom into your walls? Because I'll be happy to. Let's zoom into Brittany's walls. Let's zoom into Brittany's ceiling. Let's zoom into Brittany's kid's tooth. I will be very happy to zoom in.
Let me zoom in. Hold on. Let me see if it'll let me zoom in.
The chance of you actually dragging that many people over to a whole other platform is so pathetic.
Craig, I have a 1,700 square foot house. Why can't I have 30, 40 people here? I mean, there weren't that many for the most part, but why can't I have that many people here? When you have a clean 1,700 square foot house, what's the issue?
Go ahead.
Hold on a second.
It shows how desperate you already are.
I might have to take it. There you go.
Are we talking underage drinking to minors?
Well, okay. So,
Well, slow your
let's talk
roll.
about it. Mhm.
Hold on. I'll say my piece first, okay? I did see the picture. In my personal opinion, none of those boys, they look about 18 years of age. They all look like high school students. I could be wrong. Please correct me if I'm wrong. They don't look of drinking age. And the first thing
I think you should call the cops, Melissa. I think you should call the cops and tell them that there was a after prom party 4 days ago and I should be arrested. The cops will laugh in your motherfucking face. Okay? But this is such fake outrage that it's comical. I mean, every time I hear this, I laugh.
thing I seen, besides the young boys sleeping, which is cute. It is cute to have a little slumber party sleepover.
And let me see, I have to be careful what I say because I don't want to say the wrong thing and hurt anyone. I don't give a fuck if I hurt Melissa, but I don't want to hurt any one of my subs. So I have to be a little careful on what I say or how I say it. This is a part of me that has matured over the years. Melissa, your daughter hung out with scum. Your words, nothing that I'm guessing on, nothing that I'm coming out with. Your daughter hang out with scum, probably because you weren't a good parent. Your daughter died of legal age, but your daughter died, according to the report, of alcohol poisoning. Mainly because she was somewhere that wasn't monitored or whatever. You would be the last person that I would think that has a problem with someone monitoring it. So shit couldn't go wrong. So there wouldn't be any problems if something should arise, if someone got drunk or got sick or whatever. I would think you would have been one of the first people to be like, better that it's, 18-year-olds are going to do what 18-year-olds do. So it's just a little weird for me to hear you like, oh my God, that's so bad. I don't know what you guys did after prom, but we all got a hotel room or went to someone's house and had a party there. Parents knew we were safe. We got, keys were taken away. I feel horrible for your children if you think that that's so horrible. I really pity your kids, Brittany. I'm just fascinated that in 2026, this is where their heads are at. Thank you, Rebel Soul. Oh, it's absolutely fake outrage. But I'm saying that in 2026, I'm almost dumbfounded at what I'm hearing. Literally dumbfounded.
Was the shot glasses, the bottles, the twisted tea, the water, and everything else around them. Could it be from a party? Yeah. Is that the best thing to do with having teenage boys around under your
Melissa, again, I think you should call the police on me. You call the police on everyone else, go ahead. Do you need the number? I'll give you the number.
care in your home and your supervision? Probably not.
Maybe you should have supervised your daughter better. I don't think you should be fucking worrying about my kids.
Probably not. And probably not a good idea to put up the picture.
Probably not a good idea for you to open up your fucking fat mouth when you don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Of these children, which maybe some are minors, because not every child.
Can I say it any louder? Every single kid that was in my house came from prom. They are all going to college in the fall. They are all good kids from good homes. My kids don't hang out with scum like yours did, Melissa. Sorry, not sorry.
Child graduates at 18 years old from high school.
Maybe if you worried about your own kid as much as you worried about mine and this picture, you might be in a different situation. Just saying.
I don't know if you got their parents' permission to post it on social media where you constantly go back and forth with people. Now, Brittany was kind enough to blank out their faces, but the picture itself, in my opinion, is beyond questionable.
The picture itself is beyond questionable. Again, Melissa, maybe if you would have focused on your own child's life and pictures she took and people they hung out with, maybe, just maybe, you would have had a different outcome.
Now, I didn't pass judgment at first until
Melissa, I don't give a fuck if you pass judgment or not.
I listen to your live stream.
I know you do. You listen to everything I fucking say.
Sorry.
That's what I'm saying, Holly. There is nothing unusual about the picture. There is nothing wrong with the picture. It's a bunch of kids passed out. And
pool guy said he doesn't think it's the lights that are leaking. So he was telling me about him saying that it might just be better to just deal with it, whatever.
But Jennifer, it's true though. She talks about how her daughter hung out with this, guy who raped his own grandmother, like all this shit that she talks about. And that she said this one's on drugs and the other one she hang out with is on drugs. So I'm not saying anything wrong. That is a fact. That came from her own mouth. So if she's going to talk about how this picture is so not right, maybe if she would have done a better job seeing who her kids hang out with, she might have a different outcome. I'm not saying that to be rude. It's reality.
Whatever, a game plan. And immediately the first question I asked is, if it continues to leak, is it going to cause a sinkhole? And he said he asked, so it won't. I hope I didn't miss anything because I was not looking at chat at all. And if you sent something while I'm obviously not looking at the computer, then you should expect that. Just saying. I don't see. It's a long way to scroll. So I don't know how long I was paying attention to him, but I'm sorry. You said next week, right? Yeah. Okay.
From tonight, Laura, where you were talking about your sons and your son and how he grew up with his friends and all these wonderful things. But I mean, you did clearly state out of your mouth, they have smoked their first joint together. They have drinking their first beer together.
And that's what teenagers do. And you want to know something, Melissa? I love that my children tell me these things. I love that my son has such an open relationship with me that he can tell me anything from his first joint to his first beer to whatever. So the fact that you find a problem that my kid can come to me and I know everything about his life, his friend's life, believe me, I know more about his best friend than I need to. And I told Dayton that. Dayton, too much info. I don't need to know this. But my son is so comfortable coming to me with anything that I do know everything about his life. I don't want my kid ending up where I get a knock on the door because I don't know what's going on with my kids because I'm such an asshole. So my kids are going to try to hide it from me. My kids know there's boundaries, but my kids also know that I know they're good kids. And that's the difference, Melissa. You're so fucked up in the head that you just don't even catch that. Like, you would rather have your kids sneak around, send text messages, get me out of here because I want to get drunk. What the fuck? It's like, dude, you should not be judging anybody.
It's just, it doesn't look good.
So actually quite the opposite, bitch. It actually looks really good. And it looks really good because my kids have such an open relationship with me that they can come to me about anything. They know that I will be there for them, no questions asked. I would never tell them I can't go pick them up. I would never, even if one of them called me in the middle of the night, they need something, guess who'd be the first one there? No questions asked. That would be me. I will question them in the morning. So far, that's never happened yet. But they know that if they need me, I'm there. And they know that they can come to me about anything. Their friends can come to me about anything. But I'm such a shit person, right, Melissa? No, you and Brittany are actually showing what trash you guys are, and I'm sorry that you have no fucking self-awareness to see it.
Laura, let me tell you.
I forgot to see how we
Let me read what she said again. You know, since she's on her high horse, and you can't compete where you don't. Wait a minute, you can't compare where you don't compete, Laura. Hey, Beej.
Brittany, I got news for you, girl. Listen, lean in, girl. You and Melissa are so far beneath me that I could I don't know. I can't think of something witty at the moment, which I usually can, but for some reason I just can't right now. But you guys are so far beneath me that you just keep like walking behind me. You'll never be ahead of me. You will never be in front of me. You will always be looking behind me. I don't know why you don't get that. So you're right. I'm not on your level. I actually have a clean house. I take care of my children. I actually have a job. I have multiple jobs, actually. I own a business. I don't rely on the state. Nobody else pays my bills but me. I pay my rent and I'm never late. And I'm actually a responsible fucking person, Beach. You're right. I'm nowhere near where you are. You got that right.
Could your son's friends do this on your couch? Fuck no.
Oh my God.
You're
Do they think anyone's taking this bullshit seriously? Oh, they got a few taking it seriously.
absolutely right. Because let me tell you.
No, they couldn't. And it's not for the reasons that you fucking say. It has nothing to do with.
Oh, and I also take my kid to a fucking dentist. And there's that. And like I said, Brittany, and Melissa, my heaviest weight ever is probably still smaller than your thinnest. That's why I had to go to Mexico, because I wasn't fat enough to do it here. And again, I'm 5'9". 5'9". I was 5'9", 5'10". Now I'm like 5'8". But sit the fuck down, fat asses.
With this couch or you being a good Christian mama.
And by the way, the reason why I made the comment about the couch is because the night before, Brittany had a problem with my couch. That's why. So somehow she's too dumb and didn't catch that. But the reality is, it was simply because she made comments about the couch. So when I posted the picture, and said, I posted the picture and said, "See, Beach, a lot of people are on the couch. I got another one of the dog today too."
Who ain't gonna allow that? Let me tell you something, bitch. And we were having this conversation in Discord earlier. Parents who want their children to actually be what would be considered to most folk successful, right? And parents that have lived a life before getting pregnant, they already know. They already know that kids, 99% of them, are going to try drinking. They're going to try smoking. They're probably going to get away with going to third base and sometimes all the way. And a lot of parents will allow that type of stuff to take place within their residence. That way they can ensure their child doesn't drive somewhere drunk as fuck and die. Or get in the car with someone else drunk as fuck and die. My mom took me out of school for an entire week while everyone was back in North Carolina taking the practice SAT. Me and my best friend were in the Bahamas, and I had an unlimited supply of money and no legal age drinking limit. I was toasted the entire time. Literally, I was addicted to this fucking pina colada, and I do not like coconut. I can't eat the raw coconut, the shit that goes like little shreds. I can't do that. Fucks with my throat. But I can drink the oil. It doesn't bother me at all. These fucking pina coladas, man, were to fucking die for. And I literally.
And let me also say this to the ghost person that said it. I'm going to say this once and only once. Unlike BJ and Melissa that are lying out their asses and have no idea what the fuck they're talking about, I speak truth. So it may come across harsh what I'm saying about Melissa's kid, but it's factual. This is all out of Melissa's own mouth and Melissa's own words. I can interpret it any way I choose. But everything I'm saying came out of her own mouth. So people may not like it, but it's factual.
Really drink all I fucking wanted to. Sure did. At 16 years old. No problem.
And nothing against any teen mom. But BJ, while you're sitting there judging, my 21-year-old daughter is in college with a bright future. You were already pregnant with your second kid, doing absolutely nothing with your fucking life, but finding a man like Craig and giving away your kids to somebody else. So, maybe before you open up your mouth, Beej, you should take a look at yourself.
None at all. Most parents aren't fucking idiots. But you're the type that would be like, no, no, no. And guess what it's going to make them want to do? Didn't you say that your dad didn't want you hanging around guys and boys growing up? And look who wound up pregnant in high school.
Yep.
Not me. I was allowed to hang out with people. Dudes, whatever. They didn't give a fuck because they already knew I wasn't. That was not what my high school was about, was getting fucking laid. You know what I mean? Because it wasn't taboo. They always just told me, if you do it smart. That way.
100%. That's how I was taught. That's how I raised my children. And guess who's not pregnant? Guess who is not a drug addict? Guess who doesn't hang out with drug addicts? Guess who doesn't hang out with alcoholics? Guess who has a good head on their shoulders? All three of my children.
We're not grandparents. Thanks. And that's exactly what the fuck happened. So you can judge people that do shit like this, but quite frankly, I do know that you have said something about your children being caught with vapes in the school and shit like that. I mean,
guess whose kids don't vape? Guess whose kids never got caught with anything in school, Brittany? Guess whose kids never hit a teacher? Guess whose kids have never been suspended? Guess whose kids has never missed too much school? Yeah, Brittany, that would be my kid, not yours. My kids, I should say.
No parent is fucking perfect, but there are definitely some that are way better at it than others, if you catch my drift.
Grammy H asked me anything. Just FYI, in most states, law states minors may drink underage with parents' permission on private property.
Right. And
I gotta look into that. I didn't even know that.
To be fair, I think that is a great fucking rule. Guess what? The first time Baby Clue ever had alcohol, guess where the fuck she was? In that fucking living room right there. Sure was. Took a drink of a Smirnoff Ice. God, dog, do you remember how bad that hit her? One little fucking, she may have had 2 sips.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Gina Marie, me too. I was suspended a lot.
But yeah, fuck that. Like, yeah, that's good. Just send them to someone else's house where you don't know what their parents allow and don't allow.
And that's another thing. Let me make this clear so everyone is clear. Every single kid that was here that I had their keys to, most of their cars are brand new cars. Most of their cars, their parents bought them. And I can't say most. Every single person that was here with a car had probably a 2024 or above. I couldn't believe some of the keys I had. And every single one of their parents knew exactly where they were. This isn't, my kids don't hang out with trash. My kids don't hang out with losers. My kids, they're all wealthy kids that are about to go away to college. The fact that this is such an issue is even more mind blowing than I could have ever imagined. I mean, I am so dumbfounded at the stupidity that's coming from Brittany and Melissa. Like, I, I, I just can't.
Matter of fact, I have an example. Baby Clue wanted to go to this little girl's house one time, and I'm like, I don't know these folk. You are not going. Your little friends can tell you how they were having a birthday party or some shit. I said they could tell you how I was at school on Monday. Guess what? Tell me why the fuck they're out there at that fucking residence smoking the pots with the parents. Nah, for you, it would probably be your son, one of these in the image that I'm.
No, but I can only guess he sounded like a trash loser, if I had to guess.
Not going to keep up on my computer.
You something. My son is graduating this year. He graduated a semester early. I'm very proud of you.
And too bad he's not going to college, Brittany, because you don't foster education. Because if he was, you would have said something. But just like your daughter, they're just going to graduate high school and they'll get a job. And they'll end up like fucking losers, just like your boyfriend.
Yeah. You know what my son's not going to do? He's 17 years old and
yeah, I figured that, Britt, because that's how she sounds.
He's absolutely not going to be drinking alcohol under my roof. And I absolutely am not going to host.
Right. I believe that. But guess what he will find a way to do? Drink that alcohol out from underneath your roof.
A bunch of his friends drinking alcohol under my roof. Did you provide this alcohol for them?
Nope.
Even in the best case scenario, if she didn't, right? Just having that access like so easily to these.
Okay. First of all, I don't even keep alcohol in my house. I'm not a drinker. I have a bottle of wine that is there for company. That's always been there. They got their own alcohol. I have nothing to do with it. Absolutely nothing to do with it. And they know that. And that's not even in question.
Children.
They're acting like I have some liquor cabinet. No, I don't keep alcohol here. I don't drink.
Multiple children. I don't care how well she claims she knows them. You know,
dude, my house girl.
Melissa, my kids don't hang out with trash like yours did. Way different scenarios, Melissa. I know that you can't understand this side of the tracks, but you're describing your side of the tracks. We don't know your side of the tracks. Sorry, not sorry. Your side of the tracks is where you and Brittany and Craig live. We don't live like that.
Growing up was the party house, like 100%. Matter of fact, my parents left the house one night on a weekend because I wanted to throw a party. I had no idea how massive this party was actually going to fucking be. Thank God.
Me and my brother had one of those.
We had a fucking massive house to put everybody in, but they went to a hotel room and literally let me throw this fucking party. And there were cars lined up on the road 5 fucking streets over. They came riding through like right after.
She talks like she's from the hood.
Like party time, you know, the typical party time. There were fucking cars everywhere. But they were at least smart and left. So they had no culpability, I guess. But I don't know. Y'all are just weird to me. I feel like you probably, if you're.
And you know what? That to me speaks even more volumes that Brittany, you come from such a a long line of lowlifes that not only did you not raise them and they're still not going to college or doing anything. Obviously, their grandmother doesn't foster college or education. And you guys are probably the type of parents, oh, you're 18. I no longer have to take care of you. I can see you being that type of parent. And I don't mean to break it to you, but where I'm from, I'm my mom and my dad's kid till they're dead. That's just the way it is. And if I need my mom's help, she's there for me, and vice versa. So it's just sad to me that it's not just you and Craig that are low lifes. I guess the one that raised your kids are the same.
You're not lying about your ditty, then you probably did live a very sheltered, can't do much
I don't think it was sheltered. I think they're just low lives.
life, except
Shelby_FK and _Lynn 1973 sent 500 kicks.
Because I actually know people that were sheltered, wealthy kids that were sheltered that I grew up with. They went to college. They married well. They were sheltered, but they traveled. They did stuff. Just their dad was a cop and it was fucking like, on top of them all the time. So that's what I considered sheltered. I don't consider Brittany sheltered. I think she's just low life trash.
Beach doesn't know anything about teenagers because technically she hasn't raised one yet because a cheap
Amen.
of the house was more important.
Shelby fucking Lynn, that's
Amen to that, Shelby Lynn.
pure honesty, and thank you for the rage quit. I will say this much. It is interesting to me that
And you are correct, Black Sheep. Wealthy doesn't mean moral, but where I'm from, my family, my friends, who I grew up with, who my kids grow up with, it's everyone's got morals. It's just there's no question about it.
Just cared so much about his little princess, and she couldn't do shit, and he wouldn't even let her around the men, the construction folk and shit like that. However, you managed to wind up pregnant in high school.
Purple Rain, thank you for the hell yeah.
It's just weird.
Casual art, did you get your candles?
Knows them. This is what teenagers do. You know what I mean? We probably all have done it when we were younger, sneaking our parents' alcohol or our friend's parent and stuff. It's just very dangerous. It's absolutely very dangerous. But this is beyond.
What is dangerous? Tell me what's dangerous.
Locked up in the liquor cabinet. This is right out on.
I don't even have a fucking liquor cabinet. I love how these two just make up shit.
The table.
I know. This is 100%. This is 100%.
Girl, me too. If you knew somebody who was like 21 and knew somebody that was a bouncer at a bar.
Okay. Dayton has older siblings. Just saying.
Man, I remember one night I went with my best friend growing up. I won't say his name, but went there with.
Good. I'm glad.
You
didn't say anything, so I'm like, I hope she got him.
He came and picked me up. I snuck out of my house. He picks me up, and then we go around to the back of the bar. The place was called Pantana Bob's. Pantana Bob's? I think it was Pantana Bob's. The little wristband said Bob's got a big deck because everyone would drink on the back deck, right? So he picks me up. He's friends with the bouncer or the person that like takes the money and gives you your fucking wristband.
Let me just tell you, my brother was a cop for New York City cop for like 26 years. Guess who got his daughter fake ID when she first went to college? Yep, he sure did. Because he didn't want her getting in a position where she was going to get in trouble or she was going to do something that all college students do. So he made sure that she couldn't get in trouble. And to me, you want to protect your children. Okay, casual.
And he like comes around the back and gives them to us. And we were in there fucking drinking. So yeah, I mean, I just don't think you've ever experienced life ever outside of being fucking knocked up. Like that shit's sad as fuck. I mean, it's what you deserve, but to someone like me, that shit's sad as fuck.
Sent somewhere where you don't have to worry about if mom's going to come in and get caught. I mean, mom's right there taking pictures of them, bragging about how great she is and how. Imagine being so fucking dense.
Brittany, because I am. And I'm sorry that that makes you mad. Am I a perfect person? Absolutely not. Did I do the best that I could raising my 3 kids with the hands that I had to deal with? I sure as fuck did. And I did it all by myself. But we're going to get to all that when we get to that part.
And daft as the parent that the biggest thing you see
He's retired now, but
out of this picture is how great your couch is and how you're so much better than.
because you made fun of my couch, Brittany. This is why you're so fucking stupid and don't catch on. You made fun of my couch. That is why I fucking said it. Sometimes I wonder how you could be this fucking stupid.
Than another mom on YouTube that you don't know from Adam.
Mhm.
This is what I'm talking about, Melissa, when I said that the ones put that point.
Yeah, but he did something for her where she couldn't get in trouble. But he knew she was going to get a fake ID to begin with. But he didn't want her to get, because he was a cop, he didn't want to get her a fake ID that was going to get her in trouble.
I was wilder than shit. Are you kidding me? My dad bought me my first car at 14 and told me I could drive it. But if I ever got caught or pulled over, I stole the motherfucker. And I was okay with that. Sure was. I drove my car to school when I was 14 fucking years old. Sure did. But I had already been driving already. Like, I won't, hey, I'm telling you right now, you could not pay me. You could not give me Amazon to trade my upbringing with anybody else. My parents are the fucking best 2 people in this fucking.
And that's exactly what my kids say about me. And when I heard Clue say that, I smiled because I feel that way about my parents. My kids feel that way about me. I've asked my kids when they were younger, do you want a real soccer mom? Do you want me to be like some of your other moms? They said, absolutely not. Mom, don't ever change. Okay. And there you have it. And my daughter, both my sons will tell you that exact same thing.
World, bro. Fuck that. I wouldn't trade lives with this bitch for nothing. If I could be God, I would not do it.
The fingers the
loser.
most and put you down are usually the worst offenders.
Who puts someone down? I would never put my kids down, ever. That's you, Brittany, not me.
Right.
Because you're absolutely right, Laura.
I wasn't a slut, though. I was wild as in, like, I would skip class, catch the fucking city bus, go downtown, go.
Yeah, we did all that too, but you can't do that anymore. Me and my best friend were talking about that the other day. Like, you can't cut out, you can't leave for lunch. Like, you just can't do what we did in the 80s.
Like, hang out on the college campus all day, whatever type of shit. But I wasn't like a slut. Like, I literally, it's the one thing that I promised my mom. I won't do that until I'm like mature, basically 18. So yeah, I mean, but I did have a motherfucking blast. I mean, a fucking ball when I was young.
I would never. And somebody said this, this was prom night. So what'd you do? Host the after party at your house?
Oh, really? So it was for the. See, Brittany, I even asked you what
Everything's going on. Why are you spending time thinking about somebody else's fun?
Exactly, and then she's
You're
got.
not right. I even asked you what
Everything's going on. Why are you spending time thinking about somebody else's fun?
Exactly, and then she's
You're
got.
not right. you're not thinking about Brittany on the internet, to snap these pictures. I mean, that alone speaks volumes. But yeah, this was pretty disturbing.
There is nothing disturbing other than you two. You two are fucking disturbing. Your mental capacity is like that of a flea. I don't I wanna believe that this is all an act, and I wanna believe that you guys are smarter than this, but after hearing it like 5 times today, I'm starting to realize this isn't an act. You guys really are this fucking stupid, and I feel so bad for your children. Your children don't deserve to be raised in such a trash neighborhood, in such a trash house, in such a with such a stupid mentality, and you wonder why someone's boyfriend sounds like, he's straight up a thug, and why someone's kid sounds like she's a straight up thug. It makes perfect sense now.
And I definitely gave her the benefit of the doubt before I put my 2
Yeah.
cents in. I
Melissa, nobody gives a fuck.
messaged a couple people and asked them, is this like a picture of her college age son or whatever?
She showed it to a couple of people. Here's the funny part. My son is not even in that picture. So who are you showing it to, Melissa? Please tell me. Saying, is this her son? Like, you guys put a lot of fucking thought into this picture. But I'm the fucked up one? Why are you putting so much thought into my kid's picture?
No.
I'm not like, that's so funny that you say that, because I will say,
Why? What happened? Did I like go out or something?
I seem to like.
Did you see my numbers just drop like dramatically? That was weird.
Find that
Did I buff out or something?
women who do
My numbers dropped like 150, like boom.
carry more weight seem to be usually a little more selective with who they give their fucking pussy to. They should do a fucking science project on that. Like, they really should poll people in the real world and figure out if there's some kind of like correlation there. Cuz I promise you there would be. Plus, I think that.
Can I just ask something? Yeah, I don't know what that drop was. Can I just ask something? Why is it okay for Melissa to run her lies and speak on my kid, but I can't say anything about hers? No, it don't work like that. How is that? Why is that okay? She can run her mouth and say all these lies about me and my kid, but hers, she's off limits? Nah, fuck that. If she's got such a fucking problem with what I say, then keep my fucking kid out of your mouth. She's sitting there running around saying how I she's actually accusing me of fucking crimes, which never even happened. She's taking this kid's picture and bringing it and asking people, but I'm not allowed to say anything about her. Fuck you. Not fuck you, Sammy, but fuck that.
People who are bigger, they actually do have more fucking confidence, because everyone knows how to not be bigger. It's really actually not that hard to lose fucking weight. Like, it's really not. All you have to do is move more and eat less. Everyone knows that. So I think people that typically keep weight on them, their confidence level, it has always made sense that they are more confident because they don't kill themselves in a fucking gym to be everyone's idea of perfection. So it does track. I think there's some science behind that shit, but what do I know? And fat people are happier. Like, it is what it is. Sorry, not sorry.
I disagree with
And
that.
I can tell you why, because I have been big and I have been skinny. When you are like skinny like that, everything motherfucking hurts. Like, when I had like weight on me and you did that like jamming thing,
Yeah.
I'm like, fucking dick. Like it would tickle me, but me, I'm like, and she would have no idea because they're definitely not going to fucking do it around her sorry
Thank
sloppy
you.
ass. Could you just imagine being like 16 and shit, and like that's your ma? Like when someone wants to come to your house, that's what the fuck they're gonna see and hear. Some gigantic fucking bitch bitching about her fucking YouTube drama woes all day. No fucking way. I would never have friends. I'd be my own motherfucking friend.
I mean, Brittany pretty much confirmed it
They care
just
more
now.
about attention than
This is prom night. Prom is in high school. Brittany pretty much confirmed it
they care
just
more
now.
about attention than
This is prom. No, I mean, Brittany pretty much confirmed it
they care
just
more
now.
about attention than
This is prom night. Prom is in high school.
that's what Chaps is. I guarantee you, he's just trying to make some money.
Well,
they're
these
trying to
no, this
fucking be the center of
this
it.
petty bitch right here. You're so caught up on yourself and trying to make yourself look better that you didn't even realize that you told on yourself. I mean, what the
Life unscripted. Thank you for the skull.
fuck? What are you? Are you one of those moms, Laura, that, you know, what's the 411? You know, the
She
mom.
is one of those.
Bitch, I am the mom that you wish you were. I am the person that you wish you could be. I am the mother that you fucking dream of being. So keep going, Brittany.
Mom. She said that. So last night she had a live. I think it was last night or the night before. And I really think that
Same.
you should review it when you want to or able. She had her son on panel, or not on panel, in the background, but he was up. And that boy, God bless him, because he sounded so level-headed and spiritual, and he was talking about Christianity, and he was making so many points and talking about sin and so many other things. And out of Laura's mouth, quote, out of her fucking mouth, and it gets me so angry because
Mhm.
she's so fortunate
Catalina,
to have
yeah.
Bitch, he is who he is because of me, not because of anybody else, because of me. So you, the dumb cunt that you are, just you can't comprehend that. Melissa, you don't know me. You don't know me off of YouTube. You've never had a fucking conversation with me. You don't know me. So do yourself a favor and sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up. Because again, the only thing you know about me is that I had you pegged from day one. I called you an attention seeking liar before anybody else on this platform. And guess what? You fucking hated it because you couldn't lie to me. You couldn't snowball me like you do Brittany, Sinner, and everyone else because I wasn't falling for it. Because I knew from the second I heard you, you were an attention seeking fucking bitch and an attention seeking liar. And I wanted no part of you. And I said that from the get go. So for you to act like, oh, I've done you so wrong. No, bitch. The only thing I did was have you fucking pegged. And again, my son is who he is because of me.
such a good son, being the piece of shit she is, okay? She sits there and she's talking about, oh, she says sinning is fun. So what? I want to keep sinning and sinning and sinning. This is just
First of all, Melissa, that's a lie because I never said that. What I said in a joking way is sinning is fun. Unlike Brittany, let me make this loud and clear, okay? Because I know that your dumbass wouldn't even fucking understand this because you're so stupid, but let's get into it. Melissa, my son is 18 years old, okay? Most of my audience is middle age. I have a few younger, a few older, but most of us are between, I'd say, 35 and 55, general range. A lot of them have their own kids. Most don't want to hear an 18-year-old, even though they love him. He's adorable. He's the best. They don't come to YouTube to hear my 18-year-old son. So what I do is I make jokes out of it. Everyone that knows me in my community or new people can find out I support my son like no other. I support his path in religion, even though I don't believe in it. So when he comes online, we joke around about it. And I make fun of him, and, he preaches Jesus to me, and we joke around because that's the relationship we have. Do you know who bought him his first cross? That would be me. Do you know who brought him to his first church? That would be me. So you really need to shut the fuck up because you don't have a goddamn clue what the fuck you're talking about. So my community, unlike, BJ, who doesn't give a fuck about her subscribers and, listen to her and Craig talk about fucking nothing all day, my community doesn't want to hear my son go on and on and on for hours. And Dayton could talk for hours. So I make jokes about it to keep it interesting. I make, slide little comments. Dayton knows I'm joking. My community knows I'm joking. My subs know I'm joking. But there's Melissa being the fucking cunt that she is.
It's like he's trying to have a religious conversation with her, and these.
And what did I say at the beginning? I said, Dayton, I'm not getting into a long conversation about this. We're not getting into a religion conversation. It was a joke, Melissa.
These are the fucking things she's saying.
And let me also point out the fact Dayton is technically a Jew. Technically. I was born in the Jewish faith, which means Dayton is born in the Jewish faith. When Dayton decided that he was going to follow the Christianity, guess who was his biggest fucking supporter, bitch? That would be me. Guess who supported him 100%? That would be me. Guess who still supports him 100%? That would be me. Unlike Brittany, I really do support my children. And I've always believed, and this is why we have such an open relationship, that I've always believed that the more you support your kids, the better they will be. Supporting your children doesn't mean sheltering them. Supporting your children doesn't mean keeping them locked up. Supporting your children doesn't mean punishing them. You know what supporting your children means? Believing in them. If you believe in them, they will believe in them. And once you have your kid believe in themselves, anything is possible. Their dreams are endless. They're not insecure. They're not too confident, but they're not insecure. That is the key to parenting, Melissa. Having your kid believe in themselves. Something that Brittany obviously doesn't know, what her kids obviously don't know, and that's been proven.
Talking to him about how he's an addict.
He is an addict, Melissa. I think I know my own fucking child. And no, I never said that my son was an addict because we were addicts. That's not what I said. My son is an addict. Well, technically, yeah, it's because he got the genetic gene from us. But what he chooses to do with it is on him. He is an addict. He's not a drug addict, but he is an addict. And here's a news flash. If you're not an active addiction, then being an addict is not a bad thing. I have said it over and over. I wear this shit proud. I am a fucking proud addict. I can't help the fact that I'm an addict. It's a chemical imbalance that it just is. I wear that shield loud and fucking proud. Why? Because it's made me who I am today. I will never be shamed for being an addict. Those days are long done. People in active addiction think that being an addict is shameful. It ain't fucking shameful. I'm damn proud of it. I'm proud that my chemical imbalance has made me who I am today. I am proud that my chemical imbalance made me different and made me special. There is absolutely no shame in my game, and there's no shame in my son's game. There is nothing wrong with being an addict. Stop putting shame in being an addict because there ain't a fucking thing wrong with it.
because she was an addict and just fucking wild shit, and it really sickened me to my
I'm not going to say what I was going to say. I'll be good.
fucking stomach and soul. She should be ashamed of herself.
No, not at all.
Oh, I'm so angry. I'm sorry. I take it
No.
very personally.
What in the fuck are you so angry for, Melissa? That's what I want to know. What are you so fucking angry for?
Because I worked my ass off as a mother.
I'm not gonna say it again. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut again. Laura, zip it. You're gonna say something that's gonna hurt someone, so zip it. So I'm zipping it.
Yeah.
From a young age, and I don't have my child anymore.
Well, when I was at a young age, I was doing other things than breeding and popping out babies. I actually traveled in my 20s. I went to college in my 20s. I did a lot. I wasn't sucked down with a fucking baby. I was raised better than that.
Okay, and she's very fortunate to not only have
I'm not fortunate. It's not luck. It's hard work, Melissa. Hard fucking work.
her children, but just from what I heard
I probably don't see shit the same as like a lot of people on this, but I can tell you this much, like with a daughter, there were numerous times that I would have like the snack cakes and shit like that. They would absolutely be hidden in my room. 100%. Like, you don't need to eat like that when you're like little.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but and especially if you see there's like a development in favoring sweet, sugary shit over good food.
Right.
Like, nah, bro, cap it now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, cut it off at the knees. So, I mean, do what the fuck you got to do. And I know a lot of people growing up that their parents did the same fucking shit. I've been to friends' houses where the pantry was not open 24/7.
Yeah.
You had to go to them and say, hey, can I have like a Twinkie or whatever?
Yeah.
And they would say, okay. Like, I don't, as with obesity being at such a high rate and that it being a fucking problem, I don't see a problem with that, guarding that shit from your kids.
Yeah.
I just don't.
Within reason.
I don't think it would be.
Yeah, Melissa, since I'm such a horrible mom, when my son's father died, do you know what I did since Dayton was too cool for therapy? Do you know what I did, Melissa? I looked online. I found this group in West Virginia. I took my son for 2 different weekends. The only reason we stopped going is you age out at 17, and I got breast cancer when he was 16. But I took him to grief weekends. Would you do that, Melissa? Would Brittany do that? Probably not. You have no fucking idea who I am, what I've done for my children, why my children are the way they are. You're just a bitter fucking miserable bitch who knows nothing and just lies about everything.
Be like to a situation where the literal like pantry door is fucking padlocked.
Right.
You know?
We're going to get to that when we get to it.
But hidden in the house, okay.
Ghostly Maiden asked me anything. I agree, Clue. My cousin's daughter is 6 and weighs more than my mom, dude. It's sad.
It is. And it's because the younger generation now, like, it's like they don't, it's harder to tell. Everyone lives in this, like, I want peace, perfection in life. And it's easier to just give them what they want.
Right.
Than deal with the meltdown that comes when you say no.
Yeah.
You see it everywhere. And that's why when you go out with people and you go eat and shit, all you see is this. Like, everyone's on a phone.
Yeah.
Because even though they're like you may not have ever wanted to go eat with your parents, right? Like
Mhm.
it was always like, oh God, we're going in public. But now they don't even give a fuck because they're like, whatever, I can text with my friends anyway. It it's just sad. I'm watching this show, right?
Mhm.
Sheldon, young Sheldon, and
Yeah.
it's like, fuck.
Thank you, Amber.
I remember that. I
Yeah.
remember when the time was so good that you like I listened to the music my parents played. I didn't have no fucking not for a while, right?
Right.
They finally came out with a Walkman and then a Discman. But for the longest time, whatever your parents wanted to play, that's what the fuck you listen to. And you learn tolerance and patience from that shit that these fucking kids don't have now.
Yeah.
They're lame as fuck. I hate these kids today. Like that sounds bad, but I do. I can't stand them. They're fucking snotty little shitheads.
I heard from her son, a well-rounded child. And Laura, I don't think that you should get any pats on the back, bitch, because I don't think that came from you. In fact, I think
It's
that
nearly
he
as
did.
Who did it come from, bitch? One father was nowhere to be found, and the other one died years ago. So where did it come from? My parents live in Florida. Most of my friends are in New York or Florida. So where did it come from, Melissa? Let me tell you how I ended up in Alabama, you dumb cunt. Okay? I ended up in Alabama because after the twins were little, we were the first year of their life. I was living in Florida because it was my first time kids and I didn't want to do it by myself. So I went home. Kids were 18 months old. I met Brad. Me and Brad were together for years. Dayton was born. And my dad in 2014, my dad was dying. Well, my dad died in 2014. In 2012, I left Iowa with the kids, moved in with my parents while I got through this custody fight. And once it was finished, I had to figure out where I was going to live. And it was like I took a map and I said, all right, we're going to find somewhere. And I looked all over. You know what my criteria was? This was my criteria, Melissa. How to be a AAA school district, how to have a good cost of living, and how to be safe. And how it had to be safe. So I picked a few different places and then I took my car and I went and visited them. That's how I ended up in Madison, Alabama, because Madison, Alabama had AAA schools, a good cost of living, and very safe. And I'm still here. I didn't have anyone around me. I didn't have fucking people around me. This is where I raised my children from the time they were in elementary school by myself. So I don't know what the fuck you think someone else did it. No, bitch, I did it all by myself because I'm that good of a mom.
Everything that you're opposite of to become what he is.
Wrong. Melissa, you don't even fucking know me. The only thing you know about me is that I called your sorry ass out. That you know about me. Other than that, bitch, you don't know a fucking thing about me. And that's obvious.
Because I didn't see any of you in that child. And it just.
Yeah, I'm legally married to the twins' dad, but that was like an arrangement kind of thing because of my custody fight. So we've legally been married since 2013, but I mean, I've seen him twice since then.
Just pisses me off that a piece of shit like her, okay?
I'm not a piece of shit. Again, I'm going to be quiet, not say anything.
Gets that. And then there's someone like me that has to.
Is someone like you. Well, maybe your God did what he wanted. I don't know what to tell you.
Suffer losing my child.
That's on you. That's not my problem. It's not my fault either.
And it's just disgusting. And I think I'm just going to shut up her.
So you're mad at me because I raised beautiful children that aren't out drinking with lowlifes that rape their own grandmother. So that's my fault, Melissa? Nah, fuck off, bitch.
Second, because I'm really upset right now.
Oh, are you really?
So I wanted to add on to that too, because Like,
child. In that child.
This is like the
And it
worst
just pisses
statement.
me off that a piece of shit like her, okay, gets that. And then there's someone like
Where am I a piece of shit, Melissa? The only person that I see as a piece of shit is you and fucking Brittany. That's who I think is a piece of shit.
me that has to suffer losing my child.
Well, if you believe in God, maybe there's a reason. Sorry, not sorry. I don't even believe in God, but you all believe in God so much and that it's God's will and God's way. So obviously, who's the real piece of shit in God's eyes? It ain't me, bitch.
I'm gonna tell you what this is, and it ain't gonna be fucking popular, but guess what? I'll match an unpopular fucking statement with an unpopular fucking reaction. Let me tell you what I have never done, literally ever in my entire existence as a mom after what happened with my ex. I have never sat around and thought to myself, you know, it's really unfair that piece of shit moms, like let's take BJ, for example, in my opinion, which I'm allowed to have. Go fuck yourself, Craig. Get to never have to go through any bullshit with anything like I did. I would never, ever, ever say that because I'm not a goddamn victim. That statement that you just made is the most immature, selfish, actual piece of shit person statement I've ever heard in my life.
I back Clue on that 100%.
It is literally, it's so disgusting. It almost just makes you want to be like,
And to add to that, please tell me where I'm a piece of shit, Melissa. I'm not a piece of shit at all. So please show me where I'm such a piece of shit person. That I don't deserve my children. I live and die for these kids. I gave up a really good career to be home for them, to not miss a dance recital, to not miss a chorus. I gave up more than most people ever gave up. Sorry, I just got a text. I gave up more for my kids than most parents would ever dream of giving up. Why? Because I wanted to be there for them. I am a good daughter. I am a good girlfriend. I am a good fucking mother. Where am I such a piece of shit, Melissa? Because I called your ass out? That makes me such a piece of shit? Nah, I don't think so, bitch.
you're gonna be down
And I'm loyal to a fault.
there with your friend on fire in hell. I'm just saying that shit is fucking way to be a fucking victim. Instead of using your experience and empowering people who have gone through the same thing, no, you're gonna come online and whine and bitch and moan about it in hopes for some donos or dick.
Woo, you are on one today.
No, that's bullshit, man. A fucking weak, pathetic ass woman. That's what the fuck I hear there.
I agree.
I'm sorry, but you're weak and you're fucking pathetic. That's fucking bullshit. And you can go fuck yourself.
Amen.
And it just pisses me off that a piece of shit like her, okay, gets that. And then there's someone like me that has to suffer losing my child.
And just to add something to that, these people are allegedly Christians. These people believe in God and they believe in the word of God. So shouldn't they be looking at as this is what God wanted? This is what their God wanted? And it almost sounds like she's wishing my child death. That's kind of what I take from it. Melissa, I didn't do anything to your child, okay? And I'm sorry that happened to you, but it's not my fault. It's not on me, and my kids have nothing to do with it. But again, I am everything you wish you were. And that's why You have such a fucking hard on for me. That's the only thing I can come up with. And calling me a piece of shit, bitch, stop projecting yourself onto me. Because again, God likes me. God didn't do anything to me. So I must be blessed. I guess I'm not that much of a piece of shit, but I guess he thinks you are.
And it's just disgusting. And I think I'm just going to shut up for a second because I'm really upset right now.
So I
Wow.
wanted to add on to that too, because like I know I'm just learning the history with this chick too. Normally I don't speak on any of this shit because I just don't. But Laura, I mean, this bitch is literally accusing me of trying to unalive me.
Phonetic, same. That's baby. I would never ever raise my child in a big city. Like, if I had the option to not do that. I think when she got in middle school, if we would not have met, I probably would have moved to a more rural setting anyway, because they don't fucking do shit. But I told you guys, they go walking, they play Uno at the school under the street lamp, they meet at the fucking park down here, they go on the playground together. It'll be a whole group of them. They hang out in the fucking Walmart parking lot after they shut down doing donuts. Like, country life is absolutely 100%. That and the beach, I would take either one. But I would never want to be like in New York or Jersey or some shit like that in the fucking city. Fuck that.
My child, my unborn child. No, she does have a very bright son. He is very spiritual. I've heard.
I have 3 very bright children. Phoenix is extremely intelligent. Like, we all look at him like, whoa. So it's not just Dayton. I have 3 extremely bright children.
Heard him talk about his faith and his beliefs in Christ, and Laura's youngest son is absolutely, yeah, and she's a full blown atheist, which that's her personal choice. But her son is very spiritual. He does believe in God, and he's a devout Christian, but he's wise beyond his years. Absolutely.
Yes, he's smarter than you and Craig and all your children put together, Brittany. Sorry, not sorry. And guess what? Kids' intelligence pretty much comes from their parents. So I'll just leave it at that.
What's effed up?
Why is that so crazy, Craig? Because you came from a drunk and now you're a drunk.
Yep.
It's called, being your own person, breaking a cycle of what you have been shown as normal. You know what I mean? It's called getting out of your fucking house, seeing other people in the world and realizing that the way you were shown may not be normal. But to be fair, I mean, I don't know too much about whatever full-time job, family. It seems like you were taught the things, and the alcohol. It's literally the one thing that it's like you took the worst and ignore the best. You ignore the fact that a man, socially, by standards, is supposed to inherently want to work and support his family. But instead, you just said, I'm going to drink like my deity.
Is the things that I'm finding out that she's done to him and his siblings throughout the years, like locking why'd you put a lock on your refrigerator, Laura?
Okay. Brittany, I'm going to say this again. I know I explained this before. We're going to explain it again for those on rewind. Brittany, my son was 10 years old, maybe 12. I think it was like 10 though. He is now 18. I was given professional advice to do that because he was a sneak eater. I don't want my kid ending up like you, Brittany. I did not want a morbidly obese child. And I'm sorry that you don't understand that. And I'm sorry that your family didn't understand that. Maybe if you had more control over your children, they wouldn't be eating at 2:00 in the fucking morning. But I have 2 health fanatics, but there seems to be some confusion about the lock. Okay, it was not a deadbolt. It was a key lock. Me, Phoenix, and Sage all had keys. The only one that didn't was Dayton. And eventually we figured out, he found out where it was. But there's a reason for it, Brittany, and that is to protect my child. Just like if my child was an alcoholic, I would lock up a liquor cabinet. If my child was a drug addict, I wouldn't have drugs in the house. If my child was addicted to guns, I would have guns locked up, something you don't either. Here's what I never did, Brittany, and either did their fathers. We never told our child that the devil was out to get him. We never told him that the devil is inside of him, nor did we leave open guns laying against a fucking wall. So I think you should sit the fuck down and worry about your own goddamn family instead of mine, because mine are just good. Are just fine. Can't say the same for your dumbass.
That's something else that I would never do. That means,
and I would never leave open guns around, Brittany. And I would never allow my kid, who is an addict, is a food addict, to have an open reign to all the food he wants. And I don't give him fast food, and I don't give him garbage, and I never kept garbage in the house. Why? Because what good would that do? But Brittany, you give your kids fast food all the time. You eat out all the time. You eat like shit. Your example is being a morbidly obese mom and a drunk dad. Bitch, sit your fucking sorry fat ass down. Not only do you not know what the fuck you're talking about, but you sound like an ignorant fat fuck. Exactly what you are. Who sits next to a fucking loser who doesn't work, and tells his own son that the devil's gonna get him. You have holes in your fucking ceiling. You have dirt all over the place. You don't even have a safe environment for your fucking children. You make this $5,000, $6,000 fucking list for your kid. I mean, for your alleged unborn baby, and you haven't even set the shit up yet. You're a fucking lowlife, Brittany, an absolute fucking lowlife.
you will never have in common. I will never lock food away from my.
And that's why all your kids are fat. And that's why you're fucking fat. And that's why none of your kids will ever be in shape, Brittany, because of that mentality. Because you're a fucking morbidly obese fuck who doesn't give a shit about her health, doesn't give a shit about her kids' health. You're fucking nasty.
Kids deprive my children
I know,
when they're
Beast Mom.
hungry. I don't care what time it is. What's wrong with you?
Absolutely.
No, Brittany, what's wrong with you? Maybe if you took a little pride in yourself, maybe you think differently. Maybe if you took a little fucking pride in your children, you would think differently. But I can't expect anything different from low-life trash like you.
Their refrigerator.
Absolutely. And when she was having a conversation with him about all the things, she did give him a compliment. But you know how she calls everyone fat? When she is probably and was probably one of the fattest fucks out there, she did.
Again, Melissa, my fattest is probably your thinnest. So sit the fuck down. And again, I took care of, when I started gaining weight, I took care of it. And I lost 75 fucking pounds, Melissa. Why? Because I needed to do it for me. I needed to do it for my son. I needed to do it for my health. It's just what you got to do, and to be a role model. And I wasn't fat for long. I was only fat for a short time, but it was enough to put me in a really deep depression, and I wasn't having it. So I did something about it. And this is a bad thing? like the things that you losers think are a bad thing are fucking crazy to me. But you don't see what trash you really are.
Didn't work her weight off. She went and had surgery outside
Who gives a fuck?
of the fucking country. But during one of those
Why do you care? And that's another thing, Melissa. I don't know the first fucking thing about your life. You certainly know a hell of a lot about mine.
really intimate, not intimate, but very powerful Christian conversation, she interrupts him and says, "Oh my God, your face is looking so thin." I wonder
And
how many times she's called her son fat because he
Oh my
struggled
God.
with. I can't even fucking imagine.
unlike you and Brittany, I would never, ever make my kids insecure. You know what happens, Melissa, when you make kids insecure? I'm going to tell you. They send texts to their loser friends. I got to get out of this house and get drunk. Sound familiar, Melissa? That's what parents who teach insecurity to their kids, that's what they end up like, Melissa. Does that text sound familiar to you? It should. You know what my daughter does when she's feeling upset or has to get out? Mom, you want to go grab some coffee? I need to talk. Mom, you want to go to a movie? I need to get out. That's how my daughter handles getting out, getting away from her life, getting away from her stress. She doesn't call some lowlife who raped his grandmother and say, "You got to get me out of here. I got to get drunk." Again, Melissa, worry about your own life, and maybe, just maybe, you'd be in a better position.
You already know.
That's horrible. Yeah. Yeah,
And-
because you can tell she projects like calling us fat. She's called you fat,
Mhm.
called me.
You're not my son. You didn't come out of me. And Brittany, newsflash, you are fat. I'm sorry if that hurts, but it's the truth. You are fat. You are morbidly obese. You don't care about your health. You don't care about yourself. You don't care about your kids. You don't care about anything other than YouTube. You are a typical heifer.
Me fat.
Yeah,
Calls everybody fat. I'm sure those poor kids, man.
I know.
Those poor kids. These poor kids, Brittany, turned out so bad. These poor kids are all 10 times better than any of your kids could ever dream of being, Brittany. You fucking ignorant cunt.
Poor kids is right. And I have a rule, okay?
And my daughter's not dating a thug. My daughter doesn't sit there sounding like a fucking thug.
Hey, listen, you punch me fucking first, metaphor.
Bitch, I never even fucking talked to you. The only thing I did was tell you that you're a liar. And that's it. Nobody punched you anything. I would like to punch you in the fucking face, but that's neither here nor there.
Metaphorically. And bitch, Laura, you punched me fucking first. I never mentioned your kids, your parenting, nothing. But
Melissa, you know far more about me than I've ever known about you.
I heard your live about me and my daughter.
First of all, I never did a live about you and your daughter, ever. Try again.
Okay? Listen,
Okay.
it didn't bother me. None of it bothered me. But game on, bitch. Okay? Game on. I don't care how fucking dirty you are, bitch. I will be dirty too. Just know that. And I know you're listening right now.
Yeah, she's still talking about Laura.
I'm sorry, Brittany.
No, you're good. This is the same person who bought a burner phone. Let me remind y'all, I'll never let her forget it. And she called on Makeup Mobster's husband and accused him.
I didn't call him Makeup Mobster husband. I called him Makeup Mobster. Lunatic. For some reason, I don't see you on StreamYards, but someone sent me the clip. I accept it. We're good. We cool.
Him of the worst.
Yeah, she's disgusting.
Why? Because I called you out for who you really are, bitch.
She's absolutely fucking disgusting. And she's not reformed. She's not changed.
You don't even know me. Again, you don't know me.
She's
Oh.
still the same fucking piece of shit.
Fucking
I'm sorry, Melissa. I was never a piece of shit to begin with.
freezer
And she's
full
worried
of
about
meat,
other
I
people's. She's
swear.
been even creeping fucking on my husband. Girl,
Catch me
bye.
outside.
What?
There's a text message, Holly. It wasn't a man. There was a text message that Melissa's daughter, that Melissa posted, that Melissa's daughter sent to this guy that Melissa said raped his grandmother and has this huge record. She texted him and's like, I need to get out of the house. I need to get drunk. You need to come pick me up. I got to get the fuck out of here. I don't know why Melissa thinks that was cool to post, but yeah, that's what I was talking about.
What?
I wish, yeah, Laura, I wish you fucking would. Loud and clear, girl. I wish you fucking would. I really do. And I heard you tonight when you said you were going to.
I'm just gonna say, got the nerve to talk about how people raise their kids. Oh wow, we get the pleasure of hearing. That is not
Who snows a lot of people? I don't snow a lot of people.
slowed down for those of you who don't know where it came from.
Make a candle. Your dumbass said you were going to make a candle and put Brittany's picture on it.
Okay, again, I said this last night and I will say it again, just to be clear. Melissa, this is how much you lie, because I wouldn't even be able to sell a picture with Brittany's picture. I mean, a candle with Brittany's picture, ever. Nobody, and I mean nobody, would buy a candle with Brittany's picture. It's quite the opposite of what I said. I said I need to come up with a design that doesn't have her picture because nobody would buy it.
Sell it. Try it. Try it.
Oh my lord.
Brittany will own everything you fucking have.
Brittany will own nothing that I have. Nothing. The only thing that I will leave her is dog shit. That's it.
And you know what, bitch? Queen said something. Melissa, are you going to fund the lawsuit? I just fucking might.
And I think you should do that. I absolutely think you should do that. I think that you should fund a lawsuit for Brittany. Okay?
I just fucking might.
I cannot wait. If you need my address to send a paperwork, I'll gladly give you my address.
Excite me, bitch. Go ahead.
But you're not even involved in this. That's what makes you such a clown, Melissa. You are inserting yourself in something that has nothing to do with you because you're a fucking clown.
What is wrong with you? Oh, and that's another thing. Yeah, there's a full born every minute.
Yep, you have 6 of them.
All over there.
Is that the one that has the loop-de-loop water slide? Shelby Lynn? It's a water park, right?
Buying her candles to spite your own nose.
The expression is bite your nose to spite your face, Brittany. That is that's the saying. Why would somebody buying my candles be spiteful? Are you really this stupid? It's not spiteful at all. But the fact that you're even bringing it up speaks volumes.
You would spite your own nose off of your face just if you think it hurts me. Y'all, that doesn't hurt me at all. I think that's hilarious. Whether
Nobody
you buy
gives a fuck
candle
about
from
her
this-
candles.
Right. You buying a candle from her, it isn't taking money out of my pocket. You're hurting yourself.
Buy your fucking candle.
Who's hurting myself? Why would I be hurting myself, Brittany? And seriously, why would I be hurting myself? I'm not hurting myself.
She kept going on about you tonight. Oh, Brittany, you come for my business. I've had blood, sweat, and tears for my candle business. Bitch, Laura, you know nothing about blood, sweat, and tears.
Really, Melissa? I don't know anything about blood, sweat, and tears? That is the most ignorant comment I have ever heard someone make about me. Literally. What don't I know about blood, sweat, and tears, bitch? Unlike Brittany, I pay all my bills. Unlike you, I don't live in grandma's house or grandpa's house. I actually have my own and pay my own rent. I pay for my own cars. I pay for my kids' cars. I pay for my kids in college. Like, it, I don't know what else that I wouldn't know about. I wouldn't know blood, sweat, and tears, Melissa. What I wouldn't do is I wouldn't waste $25,000 on a YouTube creator. That I wouldn't do. I certainly wouldn't lie about everything. And the truth is, Melissa, you're just mad because I know who you are. And you're a liar and an attention seeker and probably a narcissist. And most importantly, you're a fucking clown.
I might be able to teach you something about it. Okay.
Bitch, the only thing you could teach now, I'm not even going to go there. I won't go there. I'm not going to be that savage. I'll be nice.
Hey, your little candle business is not
My little candle business, it's a little more than a little. It is an actual business that other people have tried to copy. Many other people have tried to copy my little candle business. Sit the fuck down, Melissa. Thank you, Pickles.
not blood, sweat, and tears. Nobody gives a fuck about your candle business.
Actually, a lot of people do. I got lots of customers.
Okay.
And thanks to you and BJ, I got a couple more last night. Thank you.
I know I could give a fuck. Brittany,
Nobody asked you to give a fuck, bitch.
do you? Reality, do you? Does anyone in
Hell
the chat
no.
give a fuck about her dusty candles?
Nope.
Good. That's why I'm going to make money on you. I'm going to make money on the Melissa candle, and I'm going to make money on the BJ candle, and I'm going to make money on the Craig beer candle. Take me to court, bitch. And as I said, every creator that covers BJ and hates you, I will gladly send them a free candle. They can pick which of the three they want. Because I got it like that, Melissa. You know, my little candle business.
No,
She's
I don't.
so weird. She's so weird. And you know what?
Actually, I'm not weird at all. I'm actually a pretty smart businesswoman.
I know how everyone feels about Sinner, but Sinner told me, don't go at it with her. Don't go at it with her. Ignore her. Ignore her. And I did. But this bitch just don't stop. And Laura, you ain't clowning on nobody. You're the fucking clown. Okay? But you're not even clowning. You're just downright fucking
No.
nasty. I got you, bitch. I got you.
Bitch, you ain't got nothing. Absolute nothing but your own goddamn lies.
I said
Here's the
real
thing,
quiet.
too.
I think Lemon was probably trying to protect you because she will probably drag your ass like no other. Laura is fairly decent at dragging people.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking that's why.
See, and I think I suck at dragging. But thank you, Cliff. But I really think I suck at dragging.
I thought so. I knew I recognized the name. Bro, that would have been so crazy. That fucking water slide. Did you ride that shit? I want to build one now. Where you need to be.
Well, so will the rope as long as you're not
If
an
you
idiot.
let go, right? Like no,
And don't be upset when I, dig him.
You know what I think is cool is that guy that we watched. I know I've watched it 100 times about that pool.
Yeah.
That we watched the other.
I'm gonna pay whatever it takes to take you down. And when you think it's over, it's not gonna be over. It's gonna keep going.
Hey, did y'all know she didn't? Wait a minute. Never mind. I didn't want to say that. I gotta double check that. Never mind. I don't want to say nothing to be wrong.
Okay, ugly, whatever. You want to
I don't even care. Call me fat.
Yes, you do. You do. I said this last night. There's literally paperwork that you submitted to your fucking courthouse about him. He went online and called me a fat cunt. You requested an emergency restraining order because he called you a fat cunt, which isn't even a lie. You are fat and you are a cunt. Fuck out of here. You're weak.
Right. But you start talking about me
Good thing your fucking sack is strong.
flushing my unborn child down the toilet. Bitch, you got another.
Right. When she sat there, Brittany, and she hold on, I'll tell you when Craig's done.
It's messed up. Yeah, go ahead.
She sat there and was trying to shame me, bitch,
Oh,
it didn't
God
work. Okay,
damn.
it's been tried before, but
Melissa, nobody is trying to shame you because nobody gives a fuck about you. I don't know why you think that you're something. Everyone has tried to ignore you. But then you come out here with this Billy fucking badass, like you're so ghetto and you're so this. Everyone has tried to ignore you. Like nobody takes you seriously. You are like some women are used like, cum and dumps, like Britney is a cum and dump. That's kind of how you are with money. People used you for money. Sorry to disappoint you. Nobody actually liked you. Not even the guys that you try to hook up with, the guys you try to buy. It was all about money.
there's a lot of pictures of Alyssa in a bathing
Don't let me catch you looking at the screen.
suit. Alyssa lived by and in the water her whole life.
I was
Alyssa
looking
had
at
a body,
yours.
yada yada, and a majority
know.
of the photos I have
Fucking
are of
asshole.
her in the summer heat and in
And this
bathing suits.
delay over here caused me to see it twice.
I know.
Fuck.
So if I want to post them of my deceased,
I can play butter.
Okay.
Okay. So let me explain this again because I got to explain it again. Melissa, my comment had nothing to do with your daughter in a bikini per se. My issue had to do with what a piece of shit mother you are. Because no real mother wants their daughter remembered dancing around provocatively in a bikini after they're passed. That's a mother who's starving for attention. That's a mother who is trying to exploit their daughter. That's who does that, Melissa. That was my point. And the only pictures you have of your daughter are in bikinis? What? In the summer? Where was she in the winter? Too busy getting drunk with the guy who raped his grandmother? What the fuck? So again, it wasn't about you. It wasn't about your daughter at all. She was young, and so be it. It's the fact that that's what you chose to post on TikTok, like she was still alive. That's someone starving for attention, not her, you. She just did what normal 23-year-olds do. It's you posting it. It's not like it was on her TikTok. Then it would be no problem. But you have it on your TikTok. Do you want people to think that's you or something? Like, it's fucking twisted. And there's not a person out here that disagrees with me. It's not just one person that agrees with me. Pretty much everybody agrees with me. It's repulsive. And the fact that you don't realize it and that you think I must be jealous of your daughter, it wasn't even about your daughter. It was about you. And again, what a piece of shit you are, that you probably want people to look at your daughter in a sexy way. And then you say she was dancing to Christian music. Bitch, it was fucking Rihanna. What are you talking about? But it was a popular song. May not have been Rihanna, but it was a popular song. And why you even I just don't get why you even like would post that about your daughter that's passed. No, I haven't seen a 20-year-old bathroom pics. And I stand by what I said. I think it's fucking gross. If God forbid something happened to my kids, I wouldn't post provocative stuff from them. And only you and Brittany think it's perfectly fine. But you also did not get my whole point in it. You missed the mark. You had to lie and twist what I actually said. So that's why I'm re-saying it.
Are you sure?
Which one? Never mind.
Okay.
Just continue.
I'll post them all fucking day long. But this bitch went and said, like, she's sick, man. She tried twisting it. She's like, you videotaped your daughter half dressed for clout. Like, this bitch is fucking
That's not what I said at all, Melissa. But here you are again lying like you do because you just gotta fucking lie about everything.
sick. And you done
Catalina's
fucked up, bitch.
wild.
You done fucked up by putting Alyssa's name in your fucking mouth, by showing her videos, by anything, by even breathing or thinking about her, bitch, Laura.
Bitch, shut the fuck up, Melissa. This is why you're a clown. An absolute fucking clown. Nobody exploits your daughter the way you do. Nobody.
You done fucked up. You fucked up with
Bitch, shut up with your fucking low-life attitude. You're gonna call me the N-word next?
me. But no, for the record, I didn't videotape her. She has videotaped herself.
I don't give a fuck who videotaped it. The fact that you felt the need to put a provocative video on TikTok after she's fucking dead, you're a sick bitch.
Many times. I'm sorry that you don't look like that. Okay? I'm sorry.
No, I look better than that, actually. Just saying. I mean, you want to go there, Melissa, and we'll call a spade a spade. Yeah, you're right. I look better than her.
She was a young.
I mean, Shelby Lynn, I'm not mad at that. For those of you who can't read the screen, she said, I was 8, almost drowned in their insanely dangerous wave pool. A lifeguard had to save me. And the water was so, I don't know, untreated. I got a fungus infection in my foot, on my foot, still went back every summer. That's what I'm saying, man. These kids today are not like that. They don't got that, like, you did some shit when you, for those of you who can't read the screen, she said,
And a waterfall.
yeah, lots of big fish.
Like,
Right.
did you even ask permission before you took pictures of these kids?
Did you ask permission to repost it, bitch? No, you didn't. You're reposting people that you don't even know who the fuck they are. Why are you reposting it, Brittany?
Well,
But as a matter of fact, yeah, the kids don't give a shit because, again, they're all on TikTok.
she did say that a bunch of his friends subscribe to her. Now they get to hear all the filth, you know?
Wow. And they get to hear what trash you all are.
I know.
Wow.
It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy.
Did you drink with them last night, Laura?
Nope. As I said, I was passed out by noon. I mean, by 12.
That why you were sitting there telling Dayton that sin is fun while he's sitting there telling you, talking to you about his spiritual beliefs? Like, why?
Brittany, you're really too stupid to even try to come from me. I'm sorry, but you really are. There's certain people that I can fight with, and there's certain people that are just too dumb. You fall into the too dumb category.
Why are you being a stumbling block for your kid? Like, if you don't want to believe, that's fine.
Did you ask permission to make the statement, she's got an IUD? Because, I mean, quite frankly, I've heard that one speak. What they need to know all that
Did she really say that on a live? I didn't know that.
for? How is that their business? I'm pretty sure is how that would have been. Nah, see, I got an IUD. If they got a problem with that, they can catch me outside. Is that how it went? I'm just saying. Just asking.
That was a pretty good impression of her daughter. And that's exactly what her daughter sounds like.
But why would you sit there and mock his beliefs? That's mock.
All right, guys, can someone tell me when I've ever mocked Dayton's beliefs? Ever? I have never mocked Dayton's beliefs. We joke around, but I don't mock Dayton's beliefs, Brittany. I truly pity you, Brittany. I pity you because you have no idea how to be a human. You have no idea how to be a mother. You have no idea how to be a friend. You have no idea how to be anything. You are throwing shit out there that sounds so dumb and so stupid for anybody that even knows me. I have never, ever, seriously, and I say seriously because we, say it joking around, but I have never done anything to combat my son's beliefs ever.
Like sitting there saying, "Oh, sinning's fun." Like, you imagine the devil using your own mother when you're a Christian.
The devil is using his own mother. Brittany, please shut the fuck up. Please. You are the biggest joke. How do you even look in a mirror anymore? I really don't know. I probably know more about Christianity than you do. I probably support my kids far more than you could ever even dream of. I bet I know more about my kids than you could ever dream of. I bet my kids love me more than your kids could ever imagine even liking you. So sad.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. Could you imagine? Like,
you imagine the devil using your own mother when you're a Christian. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Again, technically speaking, Brittany, he's actually Jewish. I mean, if you want to get technical, he could believe what all he wants, but technically he's Jewish.
yeah. Could you imagine? Like, could you imagine seriously being 18 years old and so focused on religion and your own mother?
He is so focused on religion, you dumb bitches, because I supported him. He's so focused on religion because of me, because he went down this path. And guess who helped him? Guess who took him on this path and supported him on this path? That would be me. Why? Because I'm the only parent he has left, you dumb fuck.
Who's talked to you about being an addict and all these things, and oh my god, it's just crazy. And sitting
Maybe, just maybe, if you would have recognized the signs, well, maybe you would have had a different outcome.
there saying, "No, fitting fun," and that's exactly how she sounded. Like,
she
bitch,
does
you're
sound like a
so sick.
12-year-old.
Yeah,
Have you guys listened to yourself at all?
like she's fucking. She was stunted from all the drugs she did her whole life.
Yeah,
She's stunted.
totally.
All the drugs I've done my whole life. I only started doing drugs at 13 and then on and off for a couple of years.
For real.
Yeah, and then that's another thing. You want to sit there and say that I'm on drugs and stuff, Laura, but we've got sound bites of you
Brittany, you are on drugs.
talking about going to your doctor and lying to them.
And I've already explained this 100 times, Brittany. That was 2009, Brittany. This is 2026. This is how far in the fucking past you think you got something because you're listening to these fucking idiots who are not helping you, Brittany. They're making you look dumber and dumber every time you talk.
About being ADHD just so you can get Adderall because it makes you lose weight.
Wow.
Yep. And that was 2009. End? Problem?
Oh.
And what's even crazier, Brittany, the fact that these people still have sound clips of me from 2009. I mean, it wasn't said in 2009. It was said like 2020. But either way, the fact that these people hold on to these sound clips speaks volumes.
That
Clearly.
Maybe, Brittany, maybe if you went and got some Adderall, you wouldn't fucking fall asleep every night.
That's an honest to God's truth. That she bragged that she took her kids Adderall and then
it wasn't my kid, nor did I ever say it was my kid. I said it was Brad's kid, and Brad gave it to me. So if you're going to tell a story, bitch, you might want to get it right.
Her
Well,
boyfriend
it must make you sexy.
had a
No, that's just your genes.
It's true. That is true. Laura.
prescription. And then he told her to go and bounce, make her legs shake and act like she's, can't be still and lie to the doctor about ADHD and get a prescription.
Brittany, the story's been told on the internet 1,000 fucking times. I told it. I'm not embarrassed of it. Who cares? I've already told this story millions of times. People think they're going to have something on me. Who gives a shit? But Brittany, at least if you're going to tell it right.
Of Adderall, and she's boasted about that constantly.
Constantly, Brittany? I said it once.
Really?
Yeah. Like, she absolutely. And then, like, Laura, you've been more than vocal about your ED.
Sure have. Absolutely have.
And listen, I sympathize with you on that, but
you sympathize with me, Brittany? I don't think so.
Oddly enough, what is this timestamp? Fucking sped up. I'm gonna put it in there later. Oddly enough, they told me last night that somebody's channel was just taken for discussing an eating disorder. And I cannot imagine that it would not be that way in this case, where you were literally shaming someone for, what was it, Melissa, going to get weight loss surgery? And then you talk about the woman having an eating disorder like it's a negative thing. Like, I don't know. Play with it if you want to.
I've got news for you. You can't say it. I'll tell you in a minute. I sympathize because I had one when I was a teenager, and a trigger warning. I'm sorry if I don't want to trigger anybody, but when you go at somebody about their weight, when you know for a solid fact that you have an ED yourself, that speaks volumes. Volumes.
She's a hurt woman.
Yes, exactly, Melissa. Go ahead.
She is a hurt, miserable.
Brittany, have you looked in a mirror? You're not just some morbidly obese woman who takes care of herself. You look like a slob. Before you were pregnant, you look like a complete slob. You live like a complete slob. It has nothing to do with your weight. You're just an all-around heifer. But, like, you just don't care. And it's gross. Yeah, right, Denise? Amen to that.
Woman, she is. I mean, and I get it. I've been.
Oh, I need me a gavel right here. Projection, Your Honor. I'm gonna get me a fucking gavel. I sure the fuck am. Hot pink.
Miserable woman, she is. I mean, and I get it. I've been through a lot of shit in life. I'm hurt. I'm angry. I'm miserable too.
Nobody cares about you, Melissa. None of this is about you. That's what I don't get. I don't get why you think that you should insert yourself in everything. None of this is about you, Melissa. Stop making it about you.
Pause it. Auburn Warfare asked me anything. I think BJ got that amnesia and bulimia. She forgets to throw up after binging. Fuck.
But this is crazy. I mean, it's sick. It's absolutely sick.
The only thing sick about it, Melissa, is you and BJ. That's the only thing sick about it.
But
Digs for truth, you can't say that.
No, I've never heard her say that ever.
YouTube trip. I mean, you can type it in chat, but
never.
Yeah, YouTube will censor all of the major topics that should be talked about.
It was when we started.
How can you bring awareness and help people?
Exactly. If you can't even talk about the shit.
How can I help them?
But I don't care. I'm over it. I'm over being sensitive towards her or about
When was Brittany sensitive to me? That's what I'd like to know. When was Brittany sensitive to me?
She probably is a hurt woman.
Where am I hurt? I couldn't believe when I heard this. This is pretty much the end. But where am I hurt? Brittany, I don't live with trauma. I didn't have any major trauma. I don't have any hurt. Stop projecting your own sicknesses onto me.
But at the end of the day, Laura, it's up
Brittany, I'm not hurt. I don't have any major trauma in my life.
You should
Ask me
try to be a
anything.
better person.
Her hurt is not.
So when you get rejected by
Bitch, I don't have any hurt. That's you. That's Melissa. That's not
Lemon, you
me.
know you're a skank. And Jennifer Henny Hole asked me anything. No, just want to say ED in medical terminology means erectile dysfunction. I keep giggling.
Yeah. Yeah, it's still up. She still got it up.
Not your problem. And she's taking it directly out on you. So where I stand is F her
It's almost like a hand.
all day.
It's like these two just make up shit in their head. I don't have any hurt. I lived a great life. Yeah, a couple things happened, but I lived a great life. I had great upbringing. That's why I raised my kids to have a good upbringing. I did the best that I could. The fuck?
The thing is, I haven't even done shit to this bitch.
Brittany, do you know why I started hating on you? Because you fucking lie. Not only are you a drug addict, but you lie. And you lied on me for no reason. The second you lied on me, I was done. That was it. And I tried being nice. And then your lies just kept coming and coming and coming. And now you dug yourself a hole, bitch, that, oh, don't worry. I'll cover the dirt.
Right.
Whenever I used to hang with the rich people, that's what they do. They pop pills and just eat cucumbers all day.
Oh my God. Cucumbers.
Some,
Yeah.
some flavored water, you know?
Yeah, cucumbers is probably like the one thing that has no, like, anything.
Maybe she's
And then,
hungry.
like, you might eat
You
one.
Like, I get hangry too, but maybe she's just hungry. Go buy one of them chocolate cakes, Laura. Go eat some
So I can look like you and Brittany? No thanks.
to buy chocolate cake. Maybe you'll feel better and stop trying to ruin people's lives.
Just so you know, Melissa, food is not a comfort. So to tell someone that they should eat instead of maybe go for a walk or do something healthy explains to me why you're both morbidly obese. Just saying.
That's how you do it. You're
Hey,
going to be
T.
skinny.
Hey, T. Lee.
Chill out all day and just eat a couple
Yeah.
of meat and salads.
T. Lee says she put a lock on the refrigerator so her kid couldn't get in it. Who the hell? Exactly, T.
Okay. Again, 2 out of 3 kids had a key. 2 out of 3 kids could eat whatever the fuck they wanted when they wanted. And those 2 out of 3 kids are both health nuts. Like for real health nuts.
That's what we were just talking about. Could you imagine? Could you, like, listen, Linda. I totally understand. You know, people not wanting their children to be obese and health.
She didn't have court today.
I mean, I'm actually trying to shift my kids off of sugar.
Okay, Brittany, sugar is not your kid's problem. Fast food is your kid's problem. You not having a kitchen for them to cook in is your kid's problem. Having your kid eat ramen noodles or any noodles at 2:00 in the morning, that's a problem. These are all the reasons your kids have anxiety, nightmares, and are fat. There you go. Maybe, just maybe, your kids would be healthier in the brain if you actually did what you're supposed to do as a mother.
Back on the stevia for that reason. I want them to be healthier.
I don't think it's hard.
And I also think it's funny though. Later on in the stream, which I'm not playing the whole thing, but later on in the stream, she's showing Twix and talking about chocolate and Twix. Brittany, you just said a half hour ago, oh, I need to get my kids off sugar. What, while you pack in the sugar?
Like stevia,
There's a difference, though.
It's just as sweet as sugar.
There's an absolute difference between.
Oh, it's a pattern.
Yeah, I'm a good mother and you're a shit mother. That's the difference.
Yeah, but come on, there's a
Can't
difference.
be
Well,
mean.
maybe someone should have put the lock on the refrigerator.
Shit, look, you didn't do nothing but tell me I'm the one that you can't fucking handle. Period. That's all you did. Was you let me know what I already knew, that I just am that fucking good. And I appreciate it. I always love a good confidence boost. Not that I fucking need it, but thank you. I do appreciate it. Big girl.
Thank you, Auburn Warfare. She says, fuck you. Even in hospital for eating EDs, they lock the fridge. There's locks on the fridges and food. Fuck you. Thank you, Auburn Warfare.
Girl, ask me anything. I've never heard such BS in my entire life. I don't like CPS, but this shit ain't right. Well, that's what she does, right? That's her whole thing, forces you to kind of like look at people as victims of her, right? Like she's always preaching about hate bonding. Well, you're the bitch that forces people to even for a split second think about fucking hate bonding. Literally, you are the person that does that. And it's wild.
For her, and then she wouldn't have had to have weight loss surgery in Mexico. I don't know.
See?
But
Your
there
body
was
goes,
a lock on the
you won't know.
refrigerator for her, and then she wouldn't have had to have weight loss surgery in Mexico. I don't know. But
Your body goes through a state
irregardless,
of withdrawal. Like it's a drug.
Go ahead, Melissa. I'm sorry.
no, irregardless.
Hey, Melissa, maybe if you didn't give maybe if you didn't give Queen Bee $25,000, maybe you could have had weight loss surgery too. Are you shaming weight loss surgery? Because I'm very proud I had it. And I don't see the problem with it. Are you jealous? You kind of sound jealous because I can't imagine why it's a bad thing.
Like you can teach your child healthy eating habits, and
You got some
Melissa, I do teach my child healthy eating habits.
goddamn nerve, bitch. I'm gonna say something, and Lord, I'm gonna regret it. Not, but I'm still gonna say it. If you could find a dick as fat as you are, you might could stop chasing them.
Amen. I agree with Clue on that. Melissa, that was geared towards you.
There. Stood on it.
and if you were that concerned, you didn't have to lock the refrigerator. You could have just stocked up.
Melissa, and I'm not going to say it. I'm going to be the better one. So I won't say it. I'll zip it there. But I will say, Melissa, I was advised from his professional that it was the smartest thing to do. So this way, he wouldn't feel like, whatchamacallit, he wouldn't have the desire to go in there. Now, he still had access to cabinets. We can only do so much. But I didn't buy junk food. But it didn't matter. It just didn't matter. And my weight gain happened in a very short time, Melissa, like 2 years. It wasn't something that I wasn't fat for a long time. Even after I gave birth, I lost the weight. But after my custody fight, I started gaining weight and then I lost it. And then 2018, I started gaining weight. And I did something about it. So that wouldn't happen again. And if that makes me a bad person, so be it.
Up with only healthy foods, where even if they abuse them, they would have been okay. I doubt that your kid would have went in and pulled out a raw chicken and started eating.
I can't tell the timestamp because I've got it fucking sped up, but I can.
And Melissa, maybe if you were worried about your own daughter and who she was hanging out with, she might still be alive. So you want to go tit for tat, Melissa? We can go tit for tat. I think Dayton being overweight is a hell of a lot better than him being dead.
I can put it back down. Hold on.
So in all actuality, you're the last bitch that should be opening their mouth about being a parent or what's best for my child.
And then I'll just speed it back up. This time faster.
It's a week or two to get used.
Yeah, but come on, there's a difference.
Well,
between
maybe somewhere for her.
that.
Maybe someone.
And again, he was 10. He's now 18. So you're going back 8 years, trying to tell me what's best for my child. my child turned out just fine.
Should have put the lock on the
133.52. Let me
And it goes back. Why are you so upset that I put a lock on my fridge 8 years ago? Like, why are you so upset over it? Why does that bother you so much? But you know what, Tams? It's not different. Just because it's my child or her child doesn't make it different. She wants to run her fucking mouth. Well, she's going to get it back.
But 133.52.
Michelle, thank you for gifting 5 subscriptions.
Shit, BJ auto.
Now, if she was someone that I was close with, like there are others that lost children that I was friendly with, I would never go that low with them. But Melissa, she ain't shit to me. She's fucking talking about shit she's got no business talking about, especially because it was like 8 years ago. But that's not my problem. It's not my fault her kid is gone. She wants to run her mouth about my parenting, then I'm going to talk about hers.
Open her fucking purse and let Melissa have a taste of the octocock so she can calm the fuck down. I bet her and Sean would be great fucking friends. What?
eating it. You know, you could.
If they're big or little, they're hungry every 20 minutes when they're
Mhm.
growing.
Yeah.
Especially when they're liquid.
So what are you going to do? You going to cut them off?
I'm sure
When
that's
they're
what she
coming
did.
to
On a liquid diet? Is that what the fuck? We do have a butter can opener.
Some kind of situation going on.
Oh, thank you, just an RN.
That's Greg. Craig makes a good point.
What?
You know, I've been talking about the Duggars, and they're saying one of the reasons that Kendra and Joseph's kids were taken was there were locks on the outside of the bedroom doors.
Mm-hmm.
What would CPS say about locks on your refrigerator? I don't think, because let me tell you,
Brittany, it was 8 years ago. And as a matter of fact, CPS didn't care because I didn't have a case with them. I didn't, they called and that was it. And I told them exactly why there was a lock on the fridge. There's nothing they can do about it at all.
do something.
The Lord, shut her up.
I can't hear you. Did you mute yourself or is it me?
Is reality up there still?
Damn it! No, sorry.
Yeah.
I muted myself like an idiot. No, I
She
said
sleep.
no, they didn't. Unfucking fortunately, we have experience with CPS, and let me tell you, one of the first things they want to do is go to your damn refrigerator and look in it.
Yeah. Well, you think she'd be more focused about locking up the fucking alcohol than food?
I don't even have alcohol here. So nice try, Melissa, but more lies out of your stupid ass. But again, I guess you would know about locking up alcohol, wouldn't you? Maybe you should have locked up alcohol.
Yeah, you can access to the alcohol, but you better not ask for nothing to eat.
Right.
Nobody has access to alcohol because I'm not a drinker. There's no alcohol in the house, like I said, except a bottle of wine. But here's the two of you just making up more and more stuff because that's what you do best. You just make shit up.
But I'm
Damn.
sure leaving 6 teenage boys unsupervised with alcohol literally in arm's reach, that's a
There is no alcohol in arm's reach, you fucking numbnut. There is no alcohol here. I don't drink. But just project your own fucking lives onto me.
okay though.
Exactly.
As one sits there with a fucking alcoholic next to him, is your alcohol locked up, Brittany? I'm just curious.
And Lord,
Maybe it makes sense.
food stamps? I mean, from my understanding, you have food stamps most of that time. So, like,
I had food stamps when my kids were young. So I understand makeup mobsters giving you all your information. Brittany, trust me, you're getting skewed information.
why the fuck are you locking your food up?
What does one thing have to do with another? I mean, I know you know all about food stamps too, but what does one thing have to do with the other? Oh, that's it. I just figured it out. That's why Brittany is taking her kids off sugar because food stamps, remember we watched the video on it? Food stamps, you can no longer buy sugar stuff. So Brittany wants to act like she's a good mom by taking her kids off sugar because you can no longer buy certain things on Snap. So Brittany, nice try that, all of a sudden you're a good mom. Let me see. Hold on. Let me look this up. I bet it's sugar. Hold on. Yeah, and soda. This looks like the old rule. No, these are all old. Soda, candy. Oh, look, sugar. They can't buy sugar. You cannot buy energy drinks. You cannot buy soda. Hold on. You cannot buy, all right. Soda, soft drinks, sweetened beverages, energy drinks, candy like gummies, chocolate, caramels, or hard candies. You can't buy prepared desserts, fruit and vegetable juices with less than 50% of natural juice, and beverage mixes. Amazing. And all of a sudden, you are not buying sugar. You want your kids off sugar. It's because food stamps won't allow it. You're such a fucking pig, Brittany. I don't know if they could buy the stevia. But it's not about her kids being healthy. It's about she can't buy this stuff on food stamps. Right, Brittany? Call it the way it really is.
I don't. That's so messed up.
Yeah, I bet she's the type of mom who gives her kids soda too. I would guarantee her kids drink soda.
I'm sorry, y'all. I tried. Ever since I found that out, I have tried a million ways to find any good excuse or reason why she locked her refrigerator, and I can't find one.
How about you just look it up, Brittany? How about you ask me? Because if you actually did a Google search, Brittany, but I understand in your drug state, you probably, were just passing out, falling asleep. But if you actually look it up, Brittany, it's a real thing. But as a mom, as a shit mom that you are, you wouldn't have known that. But it's actually a real thing.
Not for children that age.
What age, Brittany? He was 10. Not everything is about getting into a cabinet. Sometimes you actually love your child enough that you want to help them for the future. I understand that's something that you have no idea about, but as a good mom, yeah, it's kind of important.
Yeah.
The only way we had a lock on ours, but it wasn't that kind.
Brittany, you are so stuck on something that was 8 years ago. Why are you so stuck on something from 8 years ago? Maybe you should worry about yourself. Maybe you should worry about the now and not living when Dayton was 10. Because that's what makes this so funny. Dayton was 10. Dayton is now 18. So explain to me why this is so important to you.
It was a childproof to keep toddlers, 2-year-olds, from getting
You would think I had a lock on the fridge now.
inside the refrigerator and closing themselves up in it.
Yeah, or
It
choking
wasn't
on. Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't a physical lock. You know what I mean? It was a
And you're morbidly obese. What's your point?
What?
Big girl for life. Ask me anything. BJ, you locked your kid out of your room while he was screaming, "You can't lock me, bitch. I can't."
I played that shit last night. Sure
Wow.
Sure did. I played that clip last motherfucking night. I said, you got some nerve right here. But who in the hell? I have never heard that in my life. Lock your fridge so your toddler doesn't shut themselves in it. The fuck?
Skolnick Rules asked me anything to all Jersey girls in chat. I'm sure Clue knows New Jersey is awesome, right?
Lock on it. Is it what kind of lock are we talking about? Like a bolt?
I had a friend
Somebody
like
said she put a
that too.
deadbolt on her damn refrigerator.
So they've got to have a key to get in there.
Mm-hmm.
Is it? Well, how can you explain that? What's your excuse?
I have no clue.
Instead of looking at it from your
I'd love to hear her
look at it from,
explanation.
right, turn yourself around and just try to say why make up any excuse you can as to why you're locking teenage kids out of a refrigerator.
Absolutely, Team Sebastian.
Did you know 10 was a teenager? Last time I checked, a 10-year-old is not a teenager. A 10-year-old is a child. So if Brittany thinks a 10-year-old is a teenager, then I guess she's a teenager. I guess her kids are both teenagers.
Try to defend that. How do you defend that?
I'll tell you how it's defended, Craig. Because he was 10. That's how.
I don't know how you could defend that.
Very easily. Look it up, Brittany.
If she's so worried about addiction, she should probably put the alcohol away. Exactly.
There is no alcohol, you fucking fat cunt.
That's right. And she was telling her son on the live that he is an addict. He'll always be an addict.
Any addict will always be an addict.
Like, it's crazy.
It's not been brought up until now.
I don't know.
Maybe, Brittany, you should try locking up your guns. Maybe you should really try locking stuff up. Maybe lock up Craig's alcohol. Did you ever hear that? I know, foreign concept, right?
I don't watch her ever.
Yeah, for someone that don't watch me, you certainly know a lot about me. A lot about my history. Oh, that's right. You got it from MM. My bad.
I mean, the only thing I can figure is like,
Oh, you got it from another drunk. I'm sorry, I forgot.
Weird as it is, when I was in high school,
I guess my question is, like, how long could you not realize that you're like a toddler is missing? That you would have to worry about them.
Yeah, that's right, Arish. Her 10-year-old is a little baby. My 10-year-old is a teenager. Gotcha.
Locking themselves in the fucking fridge. Like, maybe at night while everyone slept is the only thing I could think of. But they ought to not be able to just roam around the house anyway.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I used to have a friend that would come over and steal our pork chops and shit out of our fridge.
Well, what the hell?
He did.
And to be fair,
What?
like
He would steal the food out the freezer.
Why?
He was
knows
clip,
what I'm
though.
talking about.
He was just a clip, though. He didn't eat it.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't.
Well,
Pork
maybe at that time.
He was living in
At that time, is that
Well, I could see like having a lock on a fridge because there are some medicines that are kept in the fridge
Yeah.
that you wouldn't want, you know, little ones to get a hold of.
Right.
That I could see, but like I don't think a toddler could climb in our fridge. Of course, I say that, but God knows if they want to do something, they will find a way to get it done.
Yeah, they will.
when he was living with his girlfriend and their baby? He might have really needed it at that point.
How old was he?
They had food,
Like
food
18.
stamps, they had everything. All the everything.
He would listen. He was
Yeah,
a
just graduated high school. He was my like one,
Craig better like
not my best friend, but like my best freaking friend.
he wouldn't have been. He wouldn't be anywhere near us right now if I was
Oh my
around.
god, that's
Not my best friend, but like my best freaking friend.
He wouldn't have been. He wouldn't be anywhere near us right now if I was
oh my
around.
god, that sounds like my
He-
brother.
No, he
He wasn't not my best friend, but my best drinking friend. For fuck's sake.
he's a bona fide POS. Like oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, and he might be a great person now.
I can't even believe Craig was ever friends with him.
Palm
So,
tree
like, I'm trying
lover,
to put
emoji
myself in
chat,
high school
30
situations
seconds.
to where somebody needs to lock a refrigerator.
No, she locked her refrigerator to keep the kids from eating.
And I'm saying, I'm trying to come up with anything in my.
Again, speaking on something that you know nothing about and you are 100% wrong. One kid, the other two had a key. And it was one kid who was 10. He may have even been 9, 10, or 11. Somewhere in that range. Brittany, please stop talking on stuff you know nothing about. it just goes to show how little research you do. Because before you make an ignorant statement such as, I can't think of one reason, try looking it up, Brittany. A doctor that he was seeing advised me that was the route to go. But I know that you couldn't possibly understand that because you don't take your fucking kids to a doctor. You don't even take yourself to a doctor or a dentist or take your kids to a dentist. You would have no clue because you don't know how to be a mother. Because again, you're a piece of shit. You're a piece of shit mom. You're a piece of shit girlfriend. You're a piece of shit everything.
Life, or you know what I mean? I did have a friend who would come over and would steal. Now he was drinking so bad that he would probably steal that and go sell it for $5 to get him a beer or something. You know what I mean? Like there are people that drink that hard.
He's right.
Okay, a 10-year-old having a eating disorder and you're trying to get them healthy is a little different, Craig, than you sitting there chugging down beers. The fact that you're even putting the two in the same conversation scares me. And the fact that these two idiots on panel with you are engaging in that same conversation is even scarier. And it's mortifying that you don't see that. And that these two morons on panel don't see that.
Because that's how my brother was. Yeah.
Like, I have seen people
Wait a minute.
steal food out of your refrigerator.
Melissa,
As sad as that is.
was he just RN said, was she accusing him of being addicted too?
Yeah. What was she accusing? So Justin RN,
Like,
it was a
Lexi
generalized
texted, thank
statement,
you for
but
the
she
full
did
scene.
say
We need
how,
that
like
second time.
publicly to everyone, how he's addicted to food and he will always be an addict of some sort.
What?
For things.
Melissa, he will always be an addict. Hey, East Coast. He will always be an addict, just like I'll always be an addict. And my father, his father, when you are a recovered addict and you no longer in active addiction, you're proud to say you're an addict. It's not a shame. There is no shame in it. The only time you feel shame is when you're in active addiction. Other than that, it doesn't matter. By the way, East Coast, do you know you're still in Discord under your other name, East Coast Beauty? I don't know if I messaged you on it. I didn't know if you even knew you were still in there on it. Yeah, we're live, but we're ending soon. I've been on almost 3 hours.
So,
I love you.
Hold on one second.
And that's it. Melissa keeps saying it like it's a bad thing. Melissa, there is no shame in being an addict. None whatsoever. Zero. Zilch.
Team Sebastian said, Britt is too funny. Oh, he was just a klepto, guys. He was a klepto.
Such a drunk that he would steal for
He
you.
had problems.
You get
He
20
was.
bucks, you can go to the liquor store, you know.
Uh-huh.
I think
I want to know how many
as a
pork chops
kid,
y'all
like,
had.
we were both
A lot.
we were both around the same age. And I was drinking underage and he was too. And I thought like he was like me, but he was like a full on fucking alcoholic
Chat,
in high school.
All he wanted to do was drink
And-
every day, all day.
You know, I would
God. What a loser. Reality, are you sleeping? Reality, get your ass up.
Wake up.
I think that's pretty much it. That was all I wanted to play. But I don't get how they correlate the two. Dayton was a 10-year-old kid. Craig is a grown man. But I guess in their twisted fucking logic, it makes sense. I don't get it at all. At all. But that's it. Who went live though? That took everyone. I was like, damn, everyone left me. I agree. I agree with that. Oh, Granny went live? Shit, still. I was like, damn. Why is she going live at night? We got to get her off at night. Ugh. So, I'm getting off. I got stuff to do. I got candles to make, orders to fill, and dogs to let out. And Dayton's going to be home shortly. So I will see you beautiful people tomorrow. Hopefully this topic is a dead topic, but I just wanted, because I've been hearing it all over the place, I just wanted everyone to hear from me since it was about my kids and me. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. And East Coast, go in there and check your messages, because I did send you a message there. But if you still have that email attached to Discord, you'll see the message instantly. Like, it'll show up on the side, and then I could walk you through how to get in the main room. If not, just email me. But thank you, Ann Mata. But all right, I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a wonderful night. And welcome new members. There is a Discord link on my community wall. Just scroll down a little and you will find it. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a wonderful night. Peace. Venmo. I got Venmo. But no, that's not what I'm talking about. Discord link on my community page. Did I say Venmo? No, Discord link on my community page. But you could message me anywhere. But all right, I will see you guys tomorrow. Sorry, Janessa. Love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow.